Okay. Okay. Alright. Cool. Oh, God. Yeah. I don't pause it. And do that. Alright, cool. Just continue with this. May as well just go down the list. Oh God, not this. Damn it. Okay, we'll make do. I hate this. Why did they make this a thing? Yeah, at least I got an all clear. That's cool. But I can barely tell what I'm doing. That works. Okay, so put that there. Nice. Should do again. It might lag, it might slow down a little bit because I am rendering a video again, but hopefully it's not too bad. We'll see how that goes. Please just die. I don't want to do this. Okay, this should be decent. Thank you. Don't want to do that again. The worst game mode. I wonder if there are any... I feel that there's probably a few more modes I haven't done. I don't really know what determines whether an opponent lets you do certain modes or not, because some of them just don't show up sometimes, and I don't really know why that's the case. It's weird. Oh well, whatever. No, that's fine, that's fine. Well, I forgot the... Okay, I need to remember, like... I can't just mindlessly go for combos in Fever mode. It's so weird to adjust to that. So put that there. Okay, get this ready now. Okay, that was good. Yeah, you're screwed. Wait. Okay, okay. Alright. It's over. You ain't coming back from this. Well, you have Fever too. Well, I mean, it should be fine. Famous last words. Yeah, you're done. Okay. That was good. Oh my god. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, there's no question marks here, so we're all good. I would like to at least play every mode once, if at all possible. Okay. Can we try that again? Oh well, this is fine, this is fine. Oh, why did I do it like that, dude? That was stupid. Okay. You're not doing very well at this, are you? Okay, I need to break this up. Get in there. Yeah, you're just gonna... Okay. I didn't even have to, like, get through the whole thing. That was easy. Okay. Okay. Have I really gone all the modes? It doesn't feel like I have. Like, I swear there were question marks last time that I didn't get to. Well, I guess we'll find out eventually. That's fine. Give me the green, or not. Okay, this is actually a bit of a problem now. Okay. That's more like it. Alright. I've kind of botched this. Okay, yeah, no. I was trying to salvage that somehow and it didn't work. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. Nice. Yeah, it didn't work. You mind giving me the right colors? Oh boy. Yeah. No. Crap, crap, crap. Damn it.
Hello.
Oh, Jesus.
That scare you?
A little bit.
Flying Puyo.
Yep. Oy vey.
I'm just eating dinner.
Yeah, slow down, yeah.
I'm excited because my birthday is in 2 days.
Jumpy jump, Jason.
What?
Jumpy jump, Jason.
Maybe. Oh, also, I finished the 3rd trial in Danganronpa.
Yeah, I saw your messages earlier.
Hmm?
I saw your messages.
The 3rd one is, interesting. I mean, usually Danganronpa games are like 5-6 cases.
Okay.
3rd one was interesting.
I assume you can't really say much other than that, at the moment.
Yeah, I had to be as vague as possible. I don't want to ruin any of the twists or anything.
Yeah.
Obviously, I can't say who dies or anything.
Who done it?
Who died, who killed, who whatever.
Oh god, this is bad. Yeah, I'm dead. Good.
It's really interesting because, like, I wasn't expecting the character who died to die.
I need
like, the victim was a bit more surprising to me than anything.
I remember hearing you being, like, making surprised noises, at one point.
Call's messing up, hang on.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi.
What were you saying?
No, I remember hearing you make, like, surprised noises at one point.
Oh, yeah, it was yesterday. It was the other day when I saw what happened, who was the victim of case 2.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god!
Yeah.
Third case also almost kind of game over to me.
Oh.
Without saying too much, I was dealing with a locked room.
Ah, I see.
One of the harder scenarios to solve.
Okay.
You know, the locked room mysteries.
I assume like you're just trapped somewhere and you have a limited time to figure something out.
On the other hand, no. On the other hand, it's the other way around.
Oh.
It's you get the room. The room was locked. So when everybody got there,
Oh, okay.
we had to figure out how it got locked, you know,
Okay.
and all that.
I see.
Like how it got locked, what happened in there as a result.
Hmm.
That's the hard part.
Alright.
Because like the scenario could be anything then.
Yeah.
It makes things a lot harder to determine.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
I mean, things do get a little easier once you figure out how they lock the door.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a room with 2 locks, but the only way to lock them is from the inside.
Right.
There's no windows either.
Hmm.
It's like, how do you get out of a room with only 2 doors, 2 different locks, by the way,
And like not leave a trace. Yeah. Hmm.
Well, I mean, you have to. Part of what the Blackens need to do is set up kind of basically set up stuff that will basically lead it to somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm noticing in V3, everybody's leaving is always leaving something behind that's incriminating at the very end. Then again, I guess there's always something that can be incriminating.
Yeah.
Like it could be something as simple as losing being unable to collect an item that they were using.
Yeah, I suppose. Like anything can be evidence.
Right. It's interesting in V3 because sometimes you actually have to tell a lie. Because basically everybody's fixated on one thing, so you have to try to excuse me. Everybody's fixated on one thing, so you basically need to tell a lie in order to get them onto another topic.
Oh, that's clever.
It's tricky, that's for sure.
Yeah. Huh.
Like everybody's focused on, like at one point somebody was focused heavily on a suicide, like the idea of it's a suicide.
Mm-hmm.
So you need to tell a lie in order to like basically make them think about something a little more different to keep the topics going.
Okay. That's kind of cool, actually.
That makes sense. It's like nobody knows what to talk about. So everybody's just like we're all fixated on like this one thing. So it's just like,
yeah.
Oh, but your character's like, oh, it says something like, oh, like a good idea is like, oh, this character was alone and all like, but you lie saying like, oh, actually this happened.
Yeah.
So then they use that.
Like...
So they use it to get off their current topic to talk about something else, or use that as part of the someone to discuss with.
Yeah, throwing people, not necessarily throwing people off, but yeah.
It's just to get their mind. It's just basically just to get them to talk about something else because they need to, because otherwise we're gonna get nowhere.
Yeah.
Apparently, there's also points where you can just lie. It triggers something called a back route. Usually the game will tell you, oh hey, we're gonna need to lie in order to move on.
Hey, hey idiot, tell fibs.
Not exactly, but usually what happens is before the non-stop debate starts, the character is just like, it's just like, I gotta change their way of thinking quickly. and like I have to change everyone's minds, you know. Although I'm pretty sure one of the characters is very aware when you're of anybody lying.
Hmm.
I'm an asshole. Oh, he lies his ass. Oh, he lies his ass off. That's part of his character. It's just like, I hate you, but you intrigue me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I guess.
Well, it's like the characters who aren't being honest usually means that usually know more than they let on.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh, also, in other news, I finally got my plus working now.
Oh, cool.
So we can do Crash whenever.
Nice.
Not till I get Fall Guys. I can actually give the game a try.
Hmm. That's cool. That's also cool.
I'm just checking something. I'm gonna mute myself quickly.
Oh, why do I keep getting FIFA? Jeez. Okay. Alright, this is
Apparently, Xavier found like a website that like that gives spirits like trophy descriptions.
Oh, cool.
Let me see this actually.
I wonder who made the descriptions.
I don't know. Who do you want me to? Apparently, it only goes up to so far. Apparently, it only goes up to the what are they called? Okay, pick a spirit. Let's see if I can find it.
I don't even remember what's in the game.
No, let's see what they have for Joker.
Fair.
Hey! You Joker.
That's really good.
Is that page being faulty or something? Screw it, I'll do it on my computer instead of my phone. Joey said same with self-promotion. You know, Harry, you can get a bot to do that for you.
Oh, we'll just say that I'm streaming.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what this Smash description. Somebody went out of their way to make this, so it's You know?
Yeah, that is pretty nice.
Let's see what Joker says again.
Nice.
Alright, Joker. Phantom Thief. Let's see what it says. The leader of the Phantom Thieves of Heart. He goes by Joker whenever he has to enter the metaverse and fight shadows in order to change hearts and reform society. He appears quiet and well-mannered, but this behavior is a profound ruse that hides the heart of a rebellious trickster. He's a wild card, being able to hold many different personas at once and switch between them in battle, but his most well-known persona is Arsene, which he also uses in Smash to power up his attacks. If you had Twisted Desires, let me scroll on the page because some things are on the way. Better bet that Joker's here to take your heart.
Oh, that's okay.
Let's see what the one for let's see what the one for School Joker is, because I think they had two of them.
Oh, cool.
Joker can't be out there stealing hearts all day though. He's gotta get an education too. Like any thief worth their salt, he lives a double life, but unbeknownst to all but his closest confidants. Unlike his other friends at school, he doesn't customize the Shujin Academy uniform all too much. Guess you wouldn't really want to stand out much, huh?
Oh no. Okay.
That's actually really well written.
Yeah. Well, that was short-lived.
Alright, let's think of a character. Oh, I know, Banjo! Let's see if they have one for Banjo.
Okay. Oh, stop the fever! Damn it. Whatever.
Does the fever screw you out over a lot?
No, it's just that I keep getting it.
Oh. Oh, that's throwing you off.
Well, it's not a matter of throwing me off, it's just that I'd prefer some variety.
Banjo and Kazooie. Alright, let's see what this says, because I'm actually interested in how they wrote this. Also, the page is stylized like a Melee screen. like their names are like curved or like tilted. Like the name of them is like tilted a little bit.
That's amazing.
Banjo is a laid-back and polite bear, while Kazooie is a wisecracking and sassy bird. First, the two first teamed up to rescue Banjo's sister Tootie from the evil witch Gruntilda, an adventure in which they learn a wide variety of moves like Batalon Trot and Breagle Blaster. Their massive move pool makes them unpredictable foes. The two would return to fight Grunty once more 2 years later after their home was destroyed, and once more in thrilling vehicular combat.
Oh god.
And that's pretty well written.
Yeah, that was decent.
Alright, let's look at the one for all of the Banjo-Kazooie spirits. Tootie, Banjo's little sister, she ended up kidnapped by the evil witch Gruntilda, as she was jealous of Tootie's beauty. Sorry, my throat. Banjo was too busy sleeping to help initially, but as soon as Bottles gave him the news, he set out on a quest to get his sister back. Now she's trapped in a machine that will transfer her beauty into Gruntilda.
Right.
Will our hero succeed in saving Tootie's life and beauty, or will she become uglier than that old hag? All I can say is that she is one sad soul. It's pretty good, yeah. Let's see, Bottles next. I love these renders that they have for everybody. Because they're using these spirit renders.
Yeah.
Bottles is a short-sighted mole and close friend of Banjo's sister Tootie. He's rather intelligent and gives tutorials that teach you various moves throughout the game. He appears from molehills found throughout the many worlds our heroes visit, so keep an eye out for them. Fortunately, Bottles is killed at the beginning of Banjo-Tooie after being blasted by one of Gruntilda's spells, so his brother Jam Jars picks up his mantle.
Oh no! Okay.
That Mumbo render looks straight out of Banjo-Tooie.
Oh boy. Oh my lord.
Eekum Pookum. This is Mumbo, best shaman in all game. He'll transform Banjo-Kazooie into many things during their quest, from a termite to a crocodile, and even a washing machine. But a shaman doesn't work for free. The duo must collect a certain number of Mumbo tokens before they can use his services. In Banjo-Tooie, he now serves as a playable character, with fellow shaman Humba Wumba taking his place. He's armed only with a staff, and he can use his magic to access new areas. He eventually opened up a warehouse in Showdown Town called Mumbo's Motors, where he helps the duo design the vehicle of their dreams.
Yep.
Now, let's see, Jinjos. I'm pretty sure this render of a Jinjos. I don't know if this. I think this render of a Jinjos looks like it's from something too. Who knows? These little bird-like creatures hail from Jinjo Village, led by the great King Jingaling. Gruntilda kidnapped them and scattered them across the many worlds you explore, always 5 in each level. Jinjos come in various colors from black to pink. Jinjos are also very hardy, as they seem to survive in very dangerous conditions like being stuck underwater. In Banjo-Tooie, another variant is introduced known as the Minjo, an evil variation of a Jinjo that will attack the player instead. The mighty Jinjonata.
Oh my god.
During the final battle with Gruntilda, she activates a shield that will deflect all of Banjo and Kazooie's attacks. But fear not! 4 Jinjo statues emerge from the ground, and the duo must shoot eggs into them to free the remaining Jinjos, who deliver those final few blows. When the last Jinjo is freed, the mighty Jinjonator is summoned, delivering the final blows to Gruntilda and sealing her fate, quite literally, under a giant boulder. Not much is known about the Jinjonator itself, but it may be a godlike figure to the Jinjos.
Oh god.
There's a few more. Let's see. Jiggy! You can hear me, right?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. These puzzle pieces are the main collectible throughout the series. Each level in Banjo-Kazooie is located by a portrait, and the Jiggies are used to fill in the missing spots, thus allowing our heroes to access the next world. Jiggies can be found in many ways, from helping others to freeing every Jinjo on a level. In Banjo-Tooie, they serve the same purpose, except now you must speak to the mighty Jiggy Wiggy to activate a level. See. Now for Grunty.
Uh-huh.
I know for a fact that render of her is new. It's just all the warts and all that.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Like, really detailed.
Yeah, because I don't know if there's what has been like a HD version of the old Grunty design.
This is Gruntilda, as you can clearly see, the sworn enemy of Banjo-Kazooie. She created a machine to steal one's beauty, and the test subject is Banjo's sister Tootie. She taunts our heroes at any given time while managing to speak only in rhyme. You can see where this is going. But the barren bird prevailed to the witch's shock, and she was crushed underneath a giant rock. The witch would continue to be a problem for the barren bird, but their might reduced her to a skull by the end of the third. That was actually really good.
Yeah, that was clever.
I'm like, okay. You know?
Yep.
I mean, how could you not, right?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Rhymes are almost like a necessity when you're doing something with Grunty.
Yeah.
Except if you're talking about Banjo-Tooie.
Yeah.
I just love how it's just like, they're like, okay, just stop the rhyming. Fine.
Yeah. Oh god.
There's one more for the buzz bomb. There's just a lot of... Oh, wow. Sorry, something happening. These are really well written. They probably had a whole team on it actually to do these.
Yeah, there's like so many, like, things to write.
Let's see. Buzz Bomb. These dragonflies can be found all throughout Bubblegloop Swamp and Click Clock Wood. Much like the other enemies in the game, they don't do much harm to harm you other than fly into you. And the quick rat-a-tap rap will deal with them easily. though they never appeared in Spiral Mountain. You can see them flying around in the Smash Bros. Stage.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Alright, let's think of another one. What's another fun one we can do? Oh, I wonder what they did for Bio. I wonder if they have one for Biolift.
Hmm.
They also had, well, yeah, tomorrow morning. Yeah, they have one for male and female.
That should work. Damn it, no I didn't. Damn it. I didn't see that through.
Male Biolift. Biolift is a mercenary and working under Gerald, their father. Due to an unforeseen sequence of events, they become a professor at the Officers Academy, leading one of the three houses, Black Eagles, Blue Lions, and Golden Deer. However, they may be in for more than they bargained for, especially considering the fact that there is a mysterious girl named Sophus that lives in Biolift's head. The female one has a different description. Biolift's sword is known as the Sword of the Creator, and seems to only be wieldable by them, due to them having a unique, unidentified crest. The other three houses, the other three heroes' relics used in Smash Bros. Are the relics belonging to the other three house leaders. And they also have, man, I can't wait to see what they do for the for the house leaders.
Hmm.
Let's see. Edelgard. Edelgard von Hresvelg is the ninth child of Emperor Ionis IX, and is the heir to the Adrestrian Empire. Naturally, she is the leader of the Black Eagles house at Garrick Mach Monastery, which represents the Adrestrian Empire among the three houses. She holds herself in to a high standard than her peers, as she expects to lead the Black Eagles and eventually the Adrestrian Empire to greatness. As a fighter, Edelgard is among the strongest of her peers, excelling in particular with axes. She also is adept at wearing heavy armor, and has some skill with magic as well, making her fairly versatile when it comes to combat options.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's about right, actually. And they even have one. I love how they even have descriptions for all the upgraded ones.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing is, I wish I could read the Xenoblade Chronicles ones, but I'm worried.
Yeah.
Especially since I don't know who's watching. Especially since we're on stream.
Yeah.
I'll read it. I'll read it to
I-
myself
so
first
hi-
before I even say anything.
Hi, Soph.
What?
Soph's in the
Speak
chat.
of a devil.
Soph's in the chat.
I wonder if I should even read the ones for the 5 years later ones for the Free Houses ones.
Yeah. I didn't realize you started playing Free House itself. How far did you get?
Oh, in that case, then yeah, I should. Wait, how far? So without spoiling, without saying too much, what chapter are you at?
Yeah, good with all the water. Roar!
I need to verify what chapter yourself's at.
Yeah.
Because yeah.
He's about 10 hours in, he doesn't remember the chapter.
Still play Smash, right?
Yeah, he does.
Alright, so wait, how am I safe to assume that we've all upgraded all of the spirits that have that? Because the Three Houses ones all have upgraded ones for Edelgard, Dimitri, and Claude.
Fair enough. I basically stopped doing spirits, like, as soon as I finished World of Light, so...
Have you even cleared out the current spirit boards?
No, I haven't, I haven't, like, touched spirit mode in, like, a year.
Have you even tried Min-Mins at all?
No, I've done that.
So you've done all the DLC boards, right?
Yeah, I've done the DLC boards. I just don't really bother with the normal stuff.
Fair enough. God, I really like reading this. I don't think it's a secret because like anymore about that there's a time skip.
No, that was like one of the first things I learned.
All right, that's a better question. Sylph, have you hit the time skip?
Well, how much of the game do you need to play to get to that?
I'd rather not say exactly, just for the sake of making sure Sylph hasn't, you know.
Okay.
Cause sir, I don't want to spoil specific timings, you know.
Hmm. Okay.
And while we're on that, which house are you? I did Black Eagles first. Although I didn't do the path that apparently a lot of people did.
Oh. Okay.
You know what, just in case, Sylph, you may want to mute the stream for, like, maybe, if you don't want to hear this about the time skips, mute for, like, 15 seconds. Now.
Okay, let me see what you say.
Edelgard 5 years later. The Empress of the Adrestian Empire, Edelgard seeks to unify all Fodlan under her banner. With the Professor's help, she may very well succeed in her goals, but first she has to go for the foes of the Leicester Alliance and King of Fargus, including former classmates, to see her dream fulfilled. With the Professor at her side, she forms the Black Eagle Strike Force, an elite force made up of the former Black Eagle students of the Academy, in order to spearhead her campaign against Fodlan. She wields the axe Amir, a powerful weapon that will serve well for anyone who uses it, as long as they have a crest. I had to be quick about reading that.
Okay, so, he hasn't gone to the time skip yet. He doesn't care about mid-game spoilers too much, and he's picked Golden Gear.
Oh, I see, the meme team, okay. No, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I love how Zija, the voice of Claude, was just embracing the memes. Like, in fact, on his actual YouTube, he actually posted a thing saying, like, apparently Black Eagles is the most popular house, so we need to make the Golden Deer the more popular. How do we do that? Memes.
Perfect.
I mean, it worked.
Yeah. Alright,
That's alright, man. Dimitri, Alexandre, and Bladed, I think I keep mispronouncing that last name, is the crown prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus, and the house leader of the Blue Lions. Honestly, I think that's the best route. Due to his crest of Bladed, Blade, forgot it. I'm just gonna say Bladed because I think that's how, because I keep forgetting, okay? He could be considered the strongest person of all of Fodlan. He attends the Officers Academy alongside his free childhood friends and his faithful retainer, Dedu. His positive nature has made him popular among his fellow students, though darkness hides behind his smile. Dimitri is a good boy. And honestly, he can kind of break a lot of shit in half. No, seriously. Once he gets Arid Bar, Jesus Christ. Five years later, after his time at the Officers Academy, Dimitri got falsely accused of murder, forcing him to leave his kingdom and become a vagabond. Having lost all compassion, he is ruthless in his decision-making and on the battlefield. He also gained an unhealthy obsession with Edelgard, aiming to take her head from her shoulders for her actions. You could say he's blinded by rage, but we believe that's because of his missing eye. I love how in the thing where Sakura was explaining Garrick Monastery,
Yep.
He flat out basically said Dimitri was gonna lose his eye. And now the meme boy. Claude Von Regan is the heir apparent of the Leicester Alliance and the Lord of the Golden Deer House at the Officers Academy. Claude has a major crest of Regan. He prefers to use bows in combat, such as his relic, Fail Not. Outside of combat, he's a bit of a prankster. Some doubt his legitimacy as an heir, while others just think he's unfit to rule, such as Lawrence. Oh, if only you know about Lawrence. Let me look carefully through Claude's thing, just alright. Okay, there's no. Okay, this should do. Alright. The leader of the Leicester Alliance. Claude is stuck as a third party of a way between the major factions of Fodlan. With the professor at his side, however, he plans to turn the situation around in his favor, and along with the other former Golden Deer students, lead an offensive against the invading empire. Claude hopes that this will lead to a unified Fodlan, where he can work to end the continent's era of isolationism and open its borders to outsiders, with the eventual goal of the end of the discrimination against Almirans. He wields the bow Fail Not, a hero's relic linked to the crest of Regan. Honestly, the Golden Deer, while it has some cool moments for me, but not saying too much, I think at that point I was just kind of like losing my interest in the game. It may have been because I did 2 full story routes before, but
Maybe.
But like I was taking my sweet ass time with that route.
Well, how many times have you played through the game at this point?
I'm sorry?
How many times have you played through the game?
3 times, not counting the DLC and campaign.
Okay.
And once on one with each house. With Blue Lions being my favorite route so far.
Okay.
Because the routes are called, there's Silver Snow, Crimson Flower, Azure Moon, and Verdant Wind. Although, like, but those are what they're called after the time skip. Before then, it's called, White Clouds.
Yeah, gotcha.
Let's see. Sophis, a mysterious individual who appears only to Byleth in their dreams. It's a great coincidence that she and Byleth share the same birthday, though she doesn't seem to remember much else about her past, or even how old she is. Sophis grants Byleth with the Divine Pulse ability, which allows him to reverse short amount of time. AKA, you can redo, moves. Like, if a battle actually does not feel like it's going your way, you can back up and try and, like, rethink your steps. Can you still hear me?
Yeah, I can still hear you.
I should note that if you literally don't change anything, it's not like things will stay the exact same. Like, because the Divine Pulse is basically supposed to correct your actions, you know? Because even though there's like hit rates and all that stuff, everything will play out the same.
Yeah.
I need to read the Rayo one very carefully. Because there's something a little funny if you knew about the spirit. Oh, good. It doesn't say why the spirit does that.
Alright.
Rhea is the kind-hearted Archbishop of the Church of Saros, the church that lies at the center of Fodlan. She is served by the Knights of Saros. Saros was sent by the progenitor god to defeat the evil Nemesis. The church that Rhea leads is devoted to Fodlan's hero from long ago. Not much is known about Rhea herself, but she has been Archbishop for a long time.
That's good.
Sedef. Another meme boy. Sedef is the advisor to Rhea, and one of the this is they typoed here. Head staff members at the academy. If they got H and E backwards in the spelling here by accident.
Nice.
So it says Ehad.
Iha.
And one of the head staff members of the academy. He seems very protective of his sister Flame, albeit not much is known about their past. He has a major crest of Keyhole, and his default class is Wyvern Rider. Sedef is stern and slow to trust someone, not even trusting Byleth at first. For me, Flame is my own mean character.
Yeah, she's Fish Girl.
Yeah, she's the one I had as my profile picture for a while.
Yeah.
And if I ever get like proper Twitchy like things, I'm gonna see if I can get somebody to animate that.
Yes.
Okay, if Soph is where I think he is, because eventually Flame will join, and I basically made her the class that she's not supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like completely the opposite of what she's supposed to be. Because when I was doing Blue Lions, I basically just said because I wasn't using her much that run, right?
Yeah.
So I decided to go screw it. So what I did was during her lessons, I was making sure she learned nothing but brawling, so she could just punch things. So on New Game Plus, I used the Renown to basically it's sort of like the value where it is in a Tales of game. I forget what it's called.
The what
you get what I'm talking about. The stuff that triggers New Game Plus benefits.
Oh, okay, right. The thing at the end. Yeah, yeah.
That stuff.
Yeah.
Renown is basically that.
Okay.
I used that so Flame relearned all of her fists, all the brawling, so she doesn't have to relearn it again. Because I can use Renown to bring it back up to a level based on up to the highest that it's been at one point. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So like, if on one run it was at B, I can bring it back to B. You know?
This is B. B.
So then I used a bunch of stat booster items just to boost her stats to dumb levels.
That's brilliant.
And then I just had her punch everything.
Punch good.
And like my goal was like I was gonna have her punch the Death Knight. That was the whole goal of my run. Just have her punch the Death Knight and win.
Good.
In fact, eventually she did. She got the killing blow.
Oh, have you seen Little Z's video? It's like if I lose, I have to watch the DKC cartoon.
Every time he loses stock.
Yeah.
I skimmed it one time.
It's like, oh no, let's get a haircut. Seems legit. Oh no, now I'm weak.
Okay. See, Dorothea, a songstress who used to work for the Middle Frong Opera Company in the Adrestrian capital, Enbar. Dorothea is a natural performer who will sometimes make up songs on the spot about her classmates speaking to them. She decided to enroll at the Office Academy at Garrick Bach Monastery in part to find a suitable man to marry, and in part to reconnect with Manuela, her mentor and role model from the opera house, who had since taken up teaching at the monastery. Dorothea is a member. Is a member of the Black Eagles House and is the only member that is not a noble. She has an affinity for magic, and her natural charm makes her good a candidate for leading battalions and utilizing gambits effectively.
Amity, please.
Also, she has like the worst speed stat I've ever seen in my life. She's good magic, but she's frail. Let's see, Ingrid. Ingrid and Bradle Galati. What happened?
No, I'm just thinking of you. See, you talking about being like frail or whatever. I think I might have told this story before. But my brother was about to play the Clone Wars game on GameCube. And when he wasn't looking, I put the difficulty on Jedi Master. And it was like on the first stage where like you were Mace and Luminara was like leading you towards these like cannon generator things or whatever. And like at one point near the end of the stage, I think Luminara just got like randomly shot by a really weak droid and immediately died. And
is it like, wait, if he dies, is it like game over?
Yeah, you can't continue after that.
Oh god.
And then my brother just started dying. Because it's just like, she just got poked and it's like, ah!
Okay. God. Okay. Okay, I'm losing my breath.
I don't know why.
I almost forgot. I almost forgot where I was.
Yeah, I don't know why I randomly thought that.
Okay, let me start over. Ingrid Randall Galatea is the childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and Dimitri. She aspired to be a righteous knight. Righteous spelled wrong, by the way, I think.
Oops.
Wait, right? No, I think it's spelled right, actually. Working hard to achieve this goal. Despite this, her family seeks her to be married. Oh no! No. Despite this, her family seeks to see her married to preserve the future of her house and its crest. Though her crest forces her into a difficult position regarding her future, it also helps her be a strong knight, as it allows her to wield the relic lance Luing. And finally, Hilda.
Nice.
Hilda Valentine Gonorrhea is the second child of House Gonorrhea, a house very important to the safety of Foldland. House Gonorrhea is responsible for fending off attacks from the Almirans, who live east of Foldland. Hilda herself is very lazy, and always complaining that something is too much work for a delicate flower like her, quote-unquote. It works too! Despite this, she chooses to use axes in battle by default. Hilda is very lazy because her older brother, who is a famous general, and her father always spoil her. She is best friends with Claude. These are pretty well written, yeah.
Yeah.
Although I'm surprised they didn't mention Hilda's relic.
Yeah.
Because having the crest of gonorrhea lets her have the lets her use Frey Kugel. Which is also apparently the strongest spell in for the Demi Fiend in Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne.
Okay.
All right, we need a spirit.
Sylph, if you're still here, give him a random spirit to look up. Alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. Who should I look up? Oh, wait a minute. I have a fun one. Wait, maybe one of the Donkey Kong characters.
Woohoo!
Do you want with DK, Diddy, or Karul?
Go for K-Roll.
King K. It uses the weird render, it uses the old render. See. The King of the Kremlin crew, hailing from Crocodile Isle. He's done it all, from stealing Donkey Kong's banana horde, to kidnapping the Kongs, to trying to blow up DK Island. He's also a bit of a performer, always taking on a different persona whenever it appears, from king to pirate to scientist, and even a boxing champion. That's all it says.
Okay. It's kind of
Nice
short.
and simple. Sure, but at least nice and simple.
Kind of would have liked more out of that.
Yeah, actually, you're right. What else? I'm trying to think of a newcomers and trying to think what they would say.
Inkling, maybe?
Inkling. Let's see. Wait, is that a kid or a squid? It's both and neither. She's an inkling. After the human race was wiped out due to rising sea levels, squids evolved into the terrestrial inklings
Oh my god.
to become the dominant race on the planet. Due to the small amount of land that was left, they had to fight for territory with the octopus-like Octarians in a war which the Inklings won. Nowadays, the Inklings recreate these battles as their favorite sport, the turf wars. For a boy, Inklings, of course, may be boys or girls. They can also have a variety of different hairstyles, skin, and eye colors, and most importantly, outfits. Inklings love being trending and fashionable. I think it means trendy
Yeah,
or whatever.
probably.
But
Yeah,
they're,
that's a
but they're
mistake.
also quite fickle. Whenever a new trend appears, they abandon the old one. The only constant really seems to be the turf wars, a game in which Inklings in teams of 4 tend to cover as much turf as possible with their team's ink. Were you about to say a name?
No, I was gonna, I didn't even know what I was saying.
Oh hey, oh yeah, they even have like each individual like Mario, so they have Wedding Mario.
Huh.
It's been 36 years since Mario first rescued Peach, and now he's proposed to her. It's a shame she didn't accept it, but at least they're still friends. This Mario in a wedding suit appears in Super Mario Odyssey, a game in which Mario could wear a variety of different costumes. He looks quite dapper with that top hat, doesn't he? Actually, they're just happy, so you can still throw it to catch your enemies. Yeah, that is pretty well written.
Yeah, I like that. Try Chibi Robo actually. I want to see like they've done ones for the more obscure spirits.
Chibi Robo. Chibi Robo is a helpful little robot designed by Citrusoft. When we say little, we mean it. He measures in at only 4 inches tall, but as they say, good things come in small packages. He can clean, cook, tend the garden, restore artifacts, or even defend the world from aliens if necessary. Chibi Robo does whatever it takes to make everyone happy, happy, happy.
Okay, that was decent.
Oh, actually, I just remembered something. They had one for Tokyo Mirage. They had the Tokyo Mirage character, but they have Tsubasa and all that. Let me see what they say for Tsubasa. I gotta see this, you know?
Yeah.
Tsubasa Oribe. Tsubasa is an 18-year-old student who joins the Fortuna Entertainment Talent Agency to pursue, it should say, to pursue her dreams of becoming a singer and in hopes of finding her missing sister. Many years ago, said sister, Ayaha Oribe, was holding a concert when suddenly everyone on site disappeared, including her, her staff, and the audience. The only one to survive was Tsubasa, and she needs to find out what happened.
Oh no.
And now for the Carnage form, which is the battle form, basically.
Yeah.
Tsubasa Oribe Carnage form. Parallel to the normal world lies the Idola Sphere, a world inhabited by entities known as mirages, which feed on humans' creative energies, but can be tamed and bonded with the Mirage Masters. These mirages can then take on the Carnage form, by combining their abilities with their masters. Tsubasa awakened as a Mirage Master and bonded with the Mirage Sita, based on the Princess of Talus.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
Sylph says find Tingle.
Hyrule and its many neighboring lands are home to many strange people. A few are as plain-beard as Tingle. This 35-year-old man is absolutely obsessed with fairies and wishes he could be one. He is, nevertheless, a friendly guy and a skilled cartographer, and is always willing to sell you a map of the region or perform other useful services. Once he finishes one, he will often chant his trademarked and copyrighted magic words, Tingle Tingle, Kulim Pa!
Yeah.
Oh, hey! Let's see what they say for the Happy Mask Salesman.
Oh, right, I forgot.
There's even one for Cafe in here.
Hmm.
Arguably, okay, Happy Mask Salesman. Arguably the most enigmatic character in the Legend of Zelda series, and that's saying a lot. You may be taken aback by his friendly demeanor and ever-present smile, and think he's just a friendly salesman of rare and unusual masks, but he is, in fact, much more, although what exactly, we're not sure. He knows a great deal about the legendary Majora's Mask, but his knowledge and power seem to be much greater than he lets on. Now let's see what they say for Cafe.
Yep.
The kid hiding his face behind a Keaton mask in the alleys of Clocktown is Cafe, but he's actually not a child at all, but a grown adult. He used to be engaged with Anju, the innkeeper, and would fuse his son's mask with her Moon's mask for their wedding. However, he was turned into a child by the Skull Kid, and his son's mask was stolen by a thief. Ashamed, he went into hiding as he tries to retrieve the mask, making Anju believe he's disappeared. What do you think? That was good?
That was good, yeah.
I know with Zelda standards we have a bit.
Man, this is just making me wish this stuff was in the game.
Yeah, right?
Like, why didn't they do this?
I mean, to be fair, there is a lot.
I guess, but like,
I'm not calling that an excuse, but I'm saying there is a lot.
Yeah, because like, that hasn't stopped them before. And I mean, like, you can just grab, like, a group of people to just, write a bunch of things.
Oh, I got one. Let's check out the Belmonts.
Oh, yeah?
Because they're new. Simon Belmont.
I didn't realize how
He
close.
was the first Belmont we got to know, but he wasn't the first of his lineage, being the fifth of his family to take on the Count. At the age of 22, he set out to prove himself worthy of his family by destroying Dracula. However, he was wounded in battle, leaving him with a devastating curse. Either he dies, or revives Dracula and he is cured of it. It certainly is a horrible night to have a curse.
Nice.
And now, Richter Belmont. Oh, why are they using the Dracula X one? The Dracula X Chronicles version of him in this render. The seventh member of the Belmont clan, not motivated by fame or sheer will, but by the loss of his loved ones. After witnessing his girlfriend taken away by the forces of Dracula, he sets out to retrieve her and save the world from darkness again. This hot-headed youth will push the vampire and his forces to their limits. After his victory, however, he is hypnotized by a dark priest and betrays his family, turning towards evil and taking Dracula's position as the ruler of the castle. AKA Symphony of the Night. And now for one of the 4-star spirits, if I recall correctly. Trevor C. Belmont. The year is 1476, and the Belmont name is feared throughout Wallachia for the family's superhuman power, forcing them to go in exile. However, when Count Dracula appears to ravage the land, the church is faced with no other option than call for the aid of Trevor C. Belmont. Armed with his family's legendary vampire killer, Trevor ventures into Dracula's castle, aided by the pirate Grant Dynasty, the maid Sypha Belnades, and Dracula's own son, Alucard, to destroy the vampire and his army of demons.
Okay.
Basically, he's Castlevania 3. He's also the one from the Netflix show.
Right. I need to watch that.
I need to sit down and like dedicate to actually watching it. Let's see Alucard. Good feeling they're using the Symphony of the Night render. I still remember Alucard being one of the harder spirits.
Right.
Oh no! It wasn't the Alucard spirit that gave you trouble. I think it was actually Trevor's spirit, because you had to deal with Simon as Trevor and two others as Sypha and Grant, and then Alucard himself.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember that.
Alucard, the son of Count Dracula, half human, half vampire, but all powerful. What?
No, I'm just failing them. Don't worry.
But all powerful. You may have noticed his name is simply his father's name backwards. This was to rebel against his father and prove his loyalty towards humans. Unlike his father, he set out to free humanity of his evil, teaming up with Trevor Belmont in 1476 to take down his father. 321 years later, he woke up again to take out his father, but Belmont was strangely missing. He won't help his father, but if you manage to get him in the assist trophy, he'll be more than happy to help you. He's also voiced by he's also voiced by Yuri Lowenthal now. I wonder what they say about Pit. Pit is an angel of Skyworld and the captain of Lady Palutena's guard. From that description, you might expect a serious, tough character, but Pit is actually a pretty silly, good-hearted guy. Despite being an angel, Pit actually can't fly on his own. It can only take flight with some divine help by Lady Palutena. He's a master with a bow and arrow, and usually wields Palutena's bow. He can actually wield a variety of weapons. Let's see, Dark Pit. Dark Pit is a flawed, incomplete clone of Pit, created when he smashed Pandora's Mirror of Truth. The mirror created a copy of Pit's darker side, but Dark Pit is not evil, as he refuses to serve Medusa. In fact, he refuses to serve anyone, and he vows his independence more than almost anything. Dark Pit still views Pit as the enemy, or at least a rival, as he claims, or wishes to be the original. Palutena calls him Pitu, much to his chagrin, or chagrin, or chagrin, whatever.
I don't know how you pronounce that.
Palutena is the goddess of light, equipped with countless divine powers and an endlessly sassy attitude. She is the leader of Skyworld and commander of, well, Palutena's army, who face off against many threats to the people of Earth. She and the captain of her army, Pit, share an unbreakable bond. Let's see. I'm trying to see which ones were added, you know?
No. Oh, okay. This is good. Got it. God, that was terrible. Shame that there's no Pyron spirit from Kid Icarus. That would have been a fun raid.
Oh, Pyron. That would have been amazing. Villains are no match for Pyron! Pandora, how far did you get again?
I was on my way to get the 3 sacred treasures or something, I think.
Oh, the space pirates.
Yeah.
Good, you're actually going into one of the harder levels in the game.
Really? That early on?
Well, the layout itself is easy enough to get through. It's just that the space pirates this is the only time you fight the space pirates. And they can take a beating.
Do they not show up again?
I think they show up for one more chapter later on, but that's it.
Okay.
And they're tough. Trust me, they are very tough.
Fair enough. No, not Searchlight. Damn it.
I wonder what they have for Hades.
Yeah.
Ah, God, it's on my eye.
But I just wish I wasn't left-handed, and because it makes it really awkward.
Oh, the game's a lot harder for you because you had to use like the R button trick, I think.
Yeah, or something. Like, it's even with like the right control scheme, it's just kind of awkward.
I can get through it fine, but that might.
Yeah, but you're right-handed.
That and I played a lot.
I don't have that luxury.
At the very least, they had they had something to make up for it.
Yeah, but you can tell that was definitely made with right-handed people in mind.
It was probably designed for righties first, and then they like, we need to find some way that'll make it at least somewhat comfortable for lefties.
Yeah. I mean, Skyward Sword was kinda like that too, but I feel like it's a bit more easy for left-handed people to play that.
Well, they don't have, well, I forget, does that have a righty-lefty thing?
You know, but Link holds his sword in his right hand the whole time. So,
But at the very least, I guess at the very least, I can assume he's still like moving his hand properly with you.
yeah.
As long as he's still moving with you properly, then it's good.
Yeah.
I could. That's why I kind of like lefty righty things are kind of a standard now.
Right. That's kind of why. I mean,
You're hoping for like a HD or something.
I would like to be able to play the game on something that's not the 3DS, because, yeah.
I really wish that they got Kid. Are we on Kid Icarus or
Kid Icarus.
I think I saw a video on my YouTube the other day on my recommended saying, imagine the next Smash Direct opening was this, and like the thumbnail, you can see Hades' hand about to tear into the thing.
I've seen this video, yeah.
I'm like, can you imagine?
That would be pretty cool.
That would be a great way to end it, actually.
Yeah.
Now wait just a moment. It's just like, oh boy. I would probably lose my shit.
Yeah.
I still think it's one of the best games on 3DS.
Yeah, I feel like they'd be silly. Like if Sakurai really is adamant on of not making another one, the least you could do is make a HD version of it.
Can you imagine what that game would look like with HD?
Yeah.
Like, everything's already properly animated and everything.
Yeah.
Like, cause like, cutscenes are so dynamic.
Okay, you're getting destroyed. I didn't even mean to do the combo that long.
Cause like whenever it does like a cutscene that's not gameplay related, that's directly gameplay, everything is so fluid and dynamic.
Yeah.
And to think this game was 8 years ago.
Yeah, and on 3DS of all things.
It also shows that Nintendo can do writing and like voice acting and such that they let it happen. On the 3DS even. I mean, like, what they don't do voice acting much, if at all. Like Breath of the Wild is like the first thing that comes to mind in recent memory.
Like Nintendo doing voice acting?
Yeah, well, yeah, like like a large amount of voice acting.
Yeah. Like the only Star Fox Zero,
Well, I mean,
I guess, but
Fire Emblem series is like an RPG and all that. They have a reason to need voice acting.
yeah.
Although, small counter to that, they didn't start doing full voice acting like in like. Okay, let me rethink that. Can you hear me fine?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Okay, what I mean to say is, it took until Shadows of Valentia before everything was voiced. Like every cut, every support, every line of dialogue is fully like voiced.
Yeah, one quick thing. So says, make a control scheme that doesn't give people hand cramps and actually works for left-handed people. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Can I just say, Kid Icarus Uprising is really hard to play on an XL. Because it's heavier.
I haven't actually tried that yet.
It's not bad to play, but it's harder. Although I will say, Kid Icarus Uprising is the game that broke my original 3DS.
Yeah, it feels like it feels like
Because-
I'm destroying the controller when I play that game. Or the
Because
system.
if there's one thing is, if you played Smash Bros, it's relatively easy to get an idea of what to do with Pit.
Right.
Because of how like dodging and shit works.
Yeah, I got the dodging pretty quickly because it was very similar.
It's so satisfying to do correctly too.
Yeah.
Missed
But
me.
The way you have to like flick the circle pad though, like makes me feel like I'm just gonna break it. Like,
You had to do it. You had to like sit, suddenly go.
yeah, I did this wrong. Okay.
I take it. Are the flying sections at least good enough for you to play?
I think so. It's been a while.
Well, I can imagine the ground sections are the harder parts for you.
Yeah. I do kind of want to try it with the XL though, because a problem that I have with the 3DS, especially nowadays, is that it just feels so cramped to hold. Like I'll try play on it for like, say like 40 minutes to an hour or something. My hands just cramp up so badly.
Let me check something actually. I have the game in my hand right now. Let me see. Let me go into a level quickly. All right. Let me see if the right stick what the right stick does on the XL.
Right.
If it does anything.
I imagine camera control.
Just so I don't lose hearts, I'm gonna play on 2.0.
Yeah.
Well, I meant, let's see what it is in flying section first. You know?
Yeah.
You can control Pit with the right stick in the sky.
Okay.
That might be useful for you, at least.
Hmm.
Although, you have to do it with a stub.
Yeah, that thing, like, doesn't feel nice. That little nipple stick.
Control how to move Pit. So you had to set it so it's ABYX move, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what I set it to.
The circle pad is the default way to move Pit, and ABYX is the secondary.
Right.
Then it says choose how you want to move your reticle. No matter what, the touchscreen will move will move the reticle. It looks like.
Yeah, I said this before and I'll say it again, but Uprising is a game that is begging for like a second, like, 2 sticks.
Oh, hey, there's actually like a because I actually I never fucked with the controls before.
Mm.
So many attack buttons.
Sure.
At least it's very Smash Bros.-y in the sense of how you can mess with the controls to your liking.
That is true. I do appreciate that.
And I'm pretty sure they did the best they could.
Yeah, I mean, again, given the limitations of the 3DS's, like, controls, it probably couldn't have done much better.
I mean, I do have the advantage of playing this game right-handed, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the benefit I have is my left hand can stay on the circle pad and the shoot.
Yeah, yeah.
Whereas my right and so I can do what I'm supposed to do with my right hand and the touchscreen.
Yeah, that's.
I will
like,
say,
that does.
I will say, this is a game that absolutely requires you have a stylus.
Right.
Try playing with your finger. No.
It doesn't help that I always lose my DS styluses.
I had to make sure I had to be very damn sure I still have my 3DS stylus.
Yeah.
Especially now that I have Uprising. Well, I mean, I think I've had it since launch year, actually.
I don't remember when I got it.
Xavier told me apparently he hasn't even gotten past chapter 5.
Is that further
No,
than...
no, no. No, he's behind you.
Oh, wow, okay.
No. He told me he only beat chapter 5.
Did he get the game recently, or...?
I don't know. Apparently, because he said like I don't know when I asked him, he said I don't know how far I got.
Fair.
And then he checked. He said apparently I made it to chapter 5. So I get the feeling he hasn't played in a long time.
Didn't mean to do this.
See. Hades, pit, Hades, pit, Hades.
This is almost
Hades
pretty bad.
is the true god of the underworld, who has been manipulating events from the shadows. Who has been manipulating events from the shadows in order to further his plan of harvesting human souls destroyed in the conflict between the gods.
Nice.
Hades is extremely powerful, even among the divine pantheon, and represents a threat to all. But perhaps the most terrifying power weapon is his arsenal. The most terrifying weapon is the most terrifyingly powerful weapon in his arsenal is his personality. Just a few minutes of hearing his dialogue might make you forget all of his heinous action. I love Hades' dialogue.
Yeah.
Don't curse the darkness, light a candle. When freaky aliens give you lemons, make freaky alien lemonade. You probably heard that line somewhere.
Not that specifically, but I have heard some Hades lines before.
Oh, Palutena, pretty Palutena, can you hear me? Let's see,
I am
Greedy.
Oh,
Go ahead.
Greedy? No. I was gonna say, I'm interested in the multiplayer as well, because I remember seeing videos of that back in the day.
Wait. Oh, the online, the online's great once you can get used to it.
Mm.
And it actually runs pretty well.
Yeah, it looks interesting.
Viridi is the vengeful goddess of nature, and she has a deep hatred of humans, whom she considers a plague to the planet that needs to be eradicated. Oh, eradicated is what's smart on my screen.
Okay. It's gonna say.
Viridi commands an army collectively known as the Forces of Nature, who fight to return the planet to its pure state. One way she accomplishes this is with reset bombs, which return an area of its original state upon exploding. Despite her divine age, she looks young and often acts like it. Oh, by the way, have you seen all of the Palutena's guidances for Smash?
Yep.
Like the normal. Okay, so
yeah.
you know that Dark Pit is apparently working as an officer of the Forces of Nature?
Yeah, I remember that. Like, Dark Pit
I'm like-
works for me now.
I'm like, normally I wouldn't believe that, but he says that their goals overlap, so I can kind of believe it.
Hmm.
Because Dark Pit has said that he serves no one other than himself.
Yeah.
But I mean, I guess he needs some way to get the power of flight.
Yeah, I suppose.
Because, small spoiler for you, he loses the Pandora's power.
Hmm.
Because you remember after you beat Pandora with Dark Pit, he kicks Pit and then just jumps into what remained of her power.
Yeah.
Take it for. So it's basically so Dark Pit can fly unlimitedly.
Unlimited power.
Basically, later on he loses that, so he can't fly anymore.
Sad boys.
Let's see.
Damn it.
Magnus is a god among humans. That may not be an impressive description in a world of literal gods and angels, but Magnus is the mightiest human of all, and strong enough to put up a fight with the underworld army. The strength he needs to carry that sword is only matched by his years of experience in battles as a mercenary. Pit and him first team up to bring down Dark Lord Gal, though Magnus' reasons to fight Gal may be deeper than they seem. You actually do get to play as Gal for, sorry, as Gal, as Magnus for one level.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh boy. Okay, do you remember in Smash Run the treasure chests that would turn into enemies?
Yep.
Mimic cuties.
Yep.
They're also like some of the worst enemies in the game.
Yeah.
Hey, look, a treasure chest. All right, it can contain all sorts of goods like foods, hearts, and ouch! That chest just kicked me. Well, it's not actually a chest; it's a mimic cutie. These creatures disguise themselves as treasure chests to lure in some poor idiot. But once he gets close, they'll spawn legs and start spinning around and kicking. Instead of regaining health, they'll probably lose a lot. Life is full of disappointment sometimes. I hate mimic cuties so much. Luckily, I played Uprising enough to know where they spawn. Because they are fixed.
Okay. At least it's that.
In fact, there's 2 of them in Chapter 14. Or, sorry, Chapter 15, sorry.
Okay.
They're not even supposed to be, apparently, because, like, stuff is happening, apparently, it's just Hades fucking with Pit, because he said, full disclosure here, the mimic cuties were courtesy of yours truly. I'm like, you fucking bastard.
That is genius, though.
Anybody got another spirit I can look up?
Yeah, I don't know. They're on Kid Icarus for a while.
So, if you got any ones, let me know.
What are some other, like, obscure ones?
Obscure spirits?
Yeah.
I need to think that one through.
Because there's a lot of stuff in the game.
I might have to look through the Smash Bros. List itself. Just to get an idea.
Yeah.
No, I'll just scroll down through this list until I can find something interesting.
Do the Elite Beat agents have a spirit herself?
Searching now.
Wow.
My computer is shit and slow. Yes, they do.
Oh, cool.
Agents are go. The West has its own version of the Oendan, or the Oendan, the Elite Beat agents. When this secret government agency detects people in need of any kind, Commander Khan sends its agents to help. How do they do that? Through song, of course. Agents Derek, Jay, and Morris, pictured here, as well as Agents Spin and Chieftain, always have exactly the song to help you through that rough spot, whether you're just finishing a movie or fighting a giant golem. It's neat.
Yeah.
The more interesting, this is probably one of the more interesting lists, is the non-specific series ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep looking through this page and see if I can find something. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. They have spirits of the Mario RPG, 2 of the Mario RPG characters.
Oh, yeah?
They have Mallow and Gino.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see I have to see what they say.
Yeah.
Come on. Mallow is the prince of Nimbus Land, as well as Mario's first partner on his quest. In his youth, Mallow was taken in by the sage Frog Fuchsius. He was raised believing he was a tadpole, but he never felt like he fit in, leaving him poor self-esteem. Mallow first met Mario after his pie was stolen by a thief. After seeing Mallow's powers, Mario decided to let him join his team. Mallo's attacks are primarily weather-based, as he is able to use magic. Alright, now for Gino. That is weird ass renders. A warrior from Star Road. He was sent down by a higher authority to restore peace to Mario's world. Assuming the form of a wooden doll in to fight the Smithy Gang, Gino hid out in the forest maze to obtain one of the star pieces. After receiving help from Mario and his crew, he joins forces with them to get the pieces back. His real name is Heart Music Note exclamation point question mark. Since it's impossible to pronounce, he adopted his current alias.
That's amazing.
Oh hey, there's a couple of Mario. Oh hey, here's some interesting ones. Prince Peasley from Superstar Saga. With spectacular hair and a spectacular smile, Prince Peasley is here to save the day. This fine fellow gets rescued by Mario and Luigi early into their Beam Bean Kingdom adventure. But once free, he is glad to swoop in, show off his lustrous hair, and lend the bros a helping hand or share some valuable advice. In order to stop the main villain Cackletta, Peasley suggests that Luigi should disguise himself as Princess Peach and use a decoy beanstalk in order to stop Cackletta. But that plan ends in misadventure.
I love that. that part was brilliant.
Luigi dressing as Peach?
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts.
Yeah.
Oh god. God.
No, we need a Luigi costume in Smash that has him wear Peach's dress.
Okay, you'll love this one.
Okay.
I am the great Keckletta's most best pupil, who is named Fawful. The description of Fawful shall be written by me. Fawful, who is smart, not like you, who are very stupid. I have trounced many think rats because I am the all-powerful Fawful. What's that? Why is this saying Fawful? Why is this saying Fawful from Mario series? I hate Mario. Angry Mario. I hate them. I have fury.
What the hell?
That's good. I like that. I really like that one. That was good.
If any non-specific action figure had a spirit.
What?
Do you remember non-specific action figure?
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah, it was from the old like Wii U adverts or whatever. So just imagine if that had a spirit.
Okay. Oh hey, Princess Shroob's even on here.
Oh, huh.
Many years in the past, an alien civilization called the Shroobs decided to invade the Mushroom Kingdom. Their leader is a princess, much like Peach, Princess Shroob, a clever strategist who plays into the weakness of her opponents. When Princess Peach decides to travel to the past using EGAD's time machine, she gets kidnapped by the Shroob army, forcing Mario and Luigi to follow her into the path. Once there, they pair with their past selves to take on this alien invasion and retake the Mushroom Kingdom. Hey, Starlo. Hello, Yellow. Starlo is a representative of the Star Sprites and a close friend of Mario and Luigi. Starlo first meets them alongside Peach, Tober, and Toadsworth at a meeting to try to save the Mushroom Kingdom from the horrible disease known as the Blorbs. She, along with everyone else in the meeting, is sucked inside of Bowser after he interrupts the meeting. She forms an uneasy alliance with Bowser, who knows her by the name Chippy. After the crisis of Blorbs is resolved, Starlo later helps Mario and Luigi on other adventures, such as helping and trigger Luiginary works on Pialo Island. Because you know how she messes Luigi in the real world?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, this ain't going well.
Oh, Brocade Monsieur!
No, just kill me. Screw this.
The leading block collector in the Mushroom Kingdom, he is fluent in English, French, and even a little bit of Spanish. Brocade manages a store alongside his dog, Brokey. He somehow ends up stuck on an island where he is saved by Bowser, and as thanks, Brocade teaches him the vacuum command in a fight. He battles with whatever he has from his extensive collection of question mark blocks, which includes mushrooms, coins, and even the Mega Mushroom. Dreambert. Have you played Dream Team?
Yes. At least half of it anyway.
Prince Dreambert is the prince of the Pialo. I think that's how it's pronounced. People, an ancient
I think
species.
it's probably like it's probably just pronounced like pillow.
Well, the pun is pillow.
Yeah.
Because you know he could even turn into a pillow.
Well, I'd imagine it's just called like it's just pronounced like Pillow Island.
Well, it's just how the apostrophe is.
Yeah.
So I just say Pialo.
I don't think that's right, but whatever.
or Ilo. Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Fine, I'll just say pillow. if it makes it easier.
Yeah. I mean.
Fine. Prince Dreambert is the prince of the pillow people. That sounds really weird. An ancient species responsible for guarding the Dreamstone and the Darkstone. After a scuffle with Phantasma, the Darkstone broke into nightmare chunks, petrifying all of the I almost said it again, pillows, including Dreambert. After Mario rescued Dreambert from his paralysis, Dreambert taught him how to use the dream powers of the pillows to enter the dream world. All Luigi has to do is go to sleep. This might be Luigi's favorite quest yet.
Yeah. Okay, let's just clear this. Let's try and clear this up. Look
Yeah.
up how you're supposed to pronounce it. Like, if there's
Alright.
anyone that says.
I'm checking the Mario wiki.
Yeah, I don't know like where you'd find the pronunciation, but
Well, hopefully it gives me a pronunciation. Because there's no vocal, so.
yep.
So I had to. It's just how the apostrophe is, so it makes you think it like that.
Yeah.
Or the P-E-L-O.
Hit Elo.
God, my page.
Row. Give me the right things, you think.
I'm not seeing a pronunciation.
Yeah. It's annoying. Rawr.
Oh, my eye.
How do you pronounce it, Sylph?
While it's on that, I'll keep going.
Yeah.
Close this page, please. Before it lags my computer to death.
Sad Jason.
Phantasma. With his sharp claws, skeleton body, sharp fangs, and a monster-like king of bats. Sorry, and a moniker like King of Bats, sorry. Oh god. Phantasma is a real nightmare. I can't think of a more appropriate threat to the dream world, as well as threatening the entire Pillow people. Phantasma takes on Bowser's role and kidnaps Princess Peach. Now Mario's involved, and that's never good. Now Mario's involved, and that's never good news for a baddie. It's not going to be an easy adventure, though, and Phantasma has stolen the Dreamstone, a legendary artifact that can grant any wish to whoever holds it. Luigi's going to have to do some serious sleeping to stop this monster before things get out of hand.
So we're talking about how you're supposed to pronounce the Pillow Island or whatever from Dream Team.
The name of the species of the people who live from Mario and Luigi Dream Team.
Yeah.
You call it Dream Team Bros, right?
Yes, but I never refer to it as that.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's just pointless. There's a lot of weird things like that in Europe.
What comes to mind first?
Well, I just mean like weird game name changes.
Well, I mean, I know. Like we have Quack Attack. You have Quack Attack. We have Going Quackers for the Donald Duck game.
Yeah, for the Donald Duck game, and then What is...
Give me a moment.
Okay.
Keep thinking of names while I'm at it. What's up?
What was it? There was one other game I was thinking of. I don't know. I think I read it at Puyo Island. Yeah, I mean, I guess. It always feels weird, like, looking at the name of it and seeing how it's spelled.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Alright, did you think of it? Did Sylph answer?
He thinks he read it as Puyo Island when he played the game.
Yellow. P-Illo. That
Puyo, yeah, something like that.
that actually sounds like the best one so far.
Yeah, like, it always, like, kind of messed with my head
Good
whenever...
compromise to what we have instead of just saying pillow.
Yeah, it always, like, messed with my head whenever I read the spelling in game. It's like,
Yeah, because there's no actual pronunciation.
Yeah. So when I see a word that's, like, unique to a game, and there's no voice acting, it just annoys me, because I don't know how it's
like,
supposed to be said.
Kind of why how, like, in, when I play Pokemon games, I have to rely on the anime's pronunciation.
Yeah.
And then but you get some weird results sometimes.
Yeah. The anime isn't always, like, accurate.
I mean, have you seen the original anime? God.
I'm almost finished with it. It was scrappy at this point.
Arcanine, use flamethrower. It's a Growlithe. I love that.
Oh, that was fast. Okay.
Anyway, we were saying, did you think of any more, like, Europe-specific names?
I had one before you left, but I can't remember what it was. Like, oh, no. It's, there was a Yoshi game. Was it, like, wasn't there some... Yeah, it might have been Touch and Go or something. Like, it was one of them on the DS, I think. And, what is it? The name in Europe is, like, what the hell was it? Like, Yoshi's rotation... What the hell? I'm gonna look it up.
Are you gonna look it up, or should I do it?
Actually, yeah, it would be better if you look it up, because then I'd have to, like, do stuff in the stream. I think it was a DS Yoshi game, though. Wait, what? I'm glad Xenoblade has voice acting, otherwise I'd have to guess how to say Yolda Birth. I don't remember that. Hello?
Harry?
Hi.
Can you hear me?
Yes?
Okay, good. Okay, I was making sure things are working. In Japan, Yoshi Touch and Go is called Catch Touch Yoshi.
Okay.
Alright, let's see what Wikipedia says. Alright.
Onion Pixie. We're getting there.
I'm not seeing a European name for this one.
Okay, it might have been another game. I don't remember.
But you're sure it's a Yoshi game for DS?
It may... I know for a fact it's a Yoshi game. It may not be for DS. I don't know.
The only Yoshi games on DS are Touch and Go and Island DS.
I don't know. It was like some Yoshi's gravitational pull or some crap.
Yoshi game. Let me look. All right. List of Yoshi video games.
I'm trying to rack my head. Like, I don't remember.
This should probably answer for us. Let's see, Yoshi games, video games.
Yoshi's Universal Gravitation. That's it. Thank you, self.
What was it called? Wait, what's this? Oh, I think it's just. Oh, it's Topsy Turvy for us.
Yeah, it's a Universal Gravitation. What the hell? That's like the most overly posh name you could have given
I think you got that. I think you got it first.
That is still hilarious though. It's like, oh yes, Yoshi's Universal Gravitation. Oh.
But Yoshi UG. I don't know why that's funny for me. Anyways,
it's like when they were coming up with the name. It's like, let's just make this the most stupid thing ever. Make it. It's like, it sounds like someone who's trying really hard to be smart when they just come off like they're stupid.
What did you just do?
What?
Oh my god, the dog just peed in here.
Oh god.
Shiloh! Hang on.
Alright. Doggo problems intensify. Alright, I would like another purple. Amazing. Oh god. So how you been doing, Soph? Been up too much lately? I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do this month, in fairness, besides like this stuff. Your kitten has a bad habit of peeing on stuff in your parents' room. Yeah. Pets kind of be like that sometimes.
Shiloh's in trouble.
Wow.
She peed in.
Yeah.
That's why I had to mute it, so you don't hear my mom shouting, "Bad girl!"
Jeez. You got in the mood finishing Crash Insane before starting CTR. Oh, so you finally beat Crash 2. Nice. That's good to hear.
Nice. Oh yeah, we're actually not. Oh yeah, and guess what? I have a month-long. I have a year-long PlayStation Plus this time, so we can actually do this whenever.
Yay.
So our plan is just to do each of them by game.
Wait, what do you mean?
Let's see. When we do Nitro Field, we're gonna do each of them. We're gonna like do it by game.
Like one session will be like the courses for one of the games.
Yeah, is that what the original plan was?
I think so. The thing is, I don't know how long it's gonna take, so it might change depending on the length of it. But
the courses don't take too long, is the thing. And
yeah.
Especially since there's no CC. We're on a fixed speed the whole time for the most part.
Yeah. I'm curious about the side stuff though. Like, I haven't really.
What are we gonna do about bonus?
Yeah, like I haven't really done a lot of that stuff.
Well, before we start this, I think you should do a race by yourself just to make sure that you got the hang of the controls again.
I guess maybe.
Because I am a minor bit practiced.
Yeah, I haven't played the game in like what, since Spyro came out, or like not well, like the Grand Prix.
Nina. Mine was Nina's.
Right.
I did try out each of the other courses though.
I've seen a few of the new courses through like videos and stuff, but
I actually got to try out each of the courses. Can I just say the very last one? Holy crap, it's hard. Drive-through danger, it's called. let's just say that it's a pure skill track.
fair enough.
It's like the items won't help you out much at all.
Damn.
Like the only things that would matter are basically just the blue orb of the time warp orb, and Kirby's clock.
Okay.
Because there's so many turns. It's easy to fly off.
Fair enough.
I actually had to redo the course twice when I was before I cleared it once.
Yeah.
It took me 3 tries.
Damn.
I mean, everyone's were I managed to clear in about one. I need to learn the layout. I really do like Mega Mix Mania.
I like the fact that they brought in Mega Mix.
I'm surprised they brought in Mega Mix.
Yeah. I didn't actually know it had
They
an.
don't use twins.
Yeah, yeah, the evil twins rip, but I never even knew that thing had a name. So like the first time I heard, oh, Mega Mix is in the game, I was like, wait, Hatsune Miku, what? Like I was so confused.
Arigato.
Arigato
Imagine
gozaimasu.
just be like, what?
Yeah, that would be so weird. But no, the weird.
Twin tails just in the camera the whole time.
Yeah, but it's really cool that they did that. And then like the
They brought back some of the obscure characters like the moose.
yeah, and they're like in the mobile game that's coming out to coincide with Crash 4. Like apparently they're going really deep with that as well. Like there's this thing called this like villain called Mr. Crumb or something that's like really deep cut. I don't even know what that is.
What?
I don't even know what it is. It's like some really.
Next thing you know, the mobile game is gonna bring out Willy Wumpa cheeks from tag team racing.
Probably.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know?
Yeah. At least
I mean, Nitro Field already has Pasadena and Von Clutch.
If the 100% ending you got was a giant blast destroying Cortex's space station, then that was the 100% ending, sort of.
You have all the gems, basically.
Yeah.
If not, good luck on some of those levels.
Yeah.
Wait, is this his first time?
I think it's his first time playing through the whole game, yeah.
In that case, good luck. First time the Crash games can be kind of rough.
Yeah, it's mainly a first time playing for it.
It's no problem for us well, for the most part, it's no problem for us since we played the game so many times.
Yeah. Oh, you got the secret ending? So, okay, so Embryo did the laser thing. Okay.
Then if Embryo did the laser, then he's done.
Yep.
Then all I have to do is Crash 3.
I believe so. Yeah, I guess it is. I guess it kind of is the least interesting secret ending of the 3 games, but I don't know. It's kind of satisfying seeing the big laser.
I mean, to be fair, in the first game, at least in the original, you just get on a bird and go.
Well, it's more interesting. Well, the blurbs
Well,
for
it's
the
more
villain.
interesting and insane because it has like an actual cutscene.
Well, that, but I'm thinking more about the blurbs for the villains. It does after that.
Also, the secret ending in the original game is non-canon.
Yeah, that's what's funny about it. That's the only secret ending that's non-canon.
Go say you're sorry.
Hang on a moment.
Bad doggo intensifies again. Oh, piston it away made you quit Crash 2 like 2 years ago, because yeah, that's fair, that's fair. That is one of the most infamous levels of the game, so... I really like the music in those stages, though. What is that sound? Just dig through.
Hello?
Hi.
Sorry. Also my computer locked, so I gotta open it up.
Oh. Oh no.
Get back to these spirit ratings.
Hmm.
While I'm on it, any other spirits come to mind?
Not particularly.
What about any of the newcomers?
Oh, I was thinking this like half an hour ago. Try Ridley.
Who?
Ridley.
Alright, I'll do that as soon as the computer gets back up. Alright?
Oh, I messed up.
I love Ridley's tagline in his reveal.
Oh yeah, yeah.
The big time, I think it was.
Yeah, something like that.
It's just like, that's obvious, it's an obvious joke.
Yeah, it's the whole too big.
Although I think my favorite part about that whole trailer was him spinning Mario's cap on his finger.
Yeah, it's like a direct callback to.
He's doing the Odyssey thing.
Yeah, yeah,
Like that's the exact same pose that Mario does with Cappy.
yeah. You still impressed with how Insane runs on the Switch? It looks pretty nice, dogs. Yeah. I don't have on Switch myself, but it seems
I do.
it seems to run fairly well.
It runs pretty well, yeah. Just a little longer load times.
Yeah.
I
And,
still remember when Future Tense came out. I was streaming it and I was like, hey, is it me or the load times get better?
Yeah, they were like significantly better. Like it makes it so much nicer to replay the game now. Or like
Yeah, I think you were watching me. I think you were watching me do it too.
It's kind of fascinating. Yeah, it's kind of fascinating playing through the games again because I feel like they've also updated the game visually as well because there's some effects that look better now. I feel.
Like it just looks better.
Yeah, it just kind of looks better. Because I know, what is it? They've definitely touched up something with the lighting or something in the Crash 3 Time Twister cutscenes.
Did they fix up the lighting in the temple levels in Crash 1?
I don't know about
Remember
that.
that bit with Crash when he lost his soul?
No.
Da-da.
I don't know about that. It might still be bad, but
Right. Okay, my thing's working, so I'm gonna look up Ridley while we're at it.
Okay.
The leader of the space pirates military, Ridley murdered Samus's parents on the colony of K2L. He may appear as a mindless pterodactyl, but he's a leader for a reason. Ridley has a highly intelligent and sadistic. So Ridley is a highly intelligent and sadistic creature, killing for the mere thrill of it, ever since the incident. Samus has clashed with Ridley on numerous occasions, but no matter how hard she tries to get rid of him, he always comes back somehow.
Yep.
That sounds about right.
Okay, so yeah, I mean it's fair. It's fair.
I think this render of Ridley is from Zero Mission.
You played all the Prime games, right?
Me?
Yeah.
I have not played 2.
Oh, okay. What was your experiences with
I
them?
have played and beaten 1. I own 3.
Okay. How much you played?
Not much.
Okay.
I was too busy to keep going. What's what they say about Dark Samus?
Alright.
Who used to be an old man of mine, actually. So
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, I was actually kind of competent with Dark Samus for a time.
Yeah.
After Samus defeats Metroid Prime, the creature reaching out of her in its dying moments, managing to tear off her Phazon suit. The remains of Prime combined with the suit to create Dark Samus, a replica of the famous bounty hunter comprised entirely out of Phazon, who is capable of brainwashing victims and cloning herself. Dark Samus wants nothing but to spread the great poison through the galaxy. Oh yeah, if I recall correctly, her excuse me, Dark Samus's classic mode is like the Great Poison Spreads or something like that.
Huh. Oh yeah, yeah.
And it's like every time you beat an opponent, they become your ally for the next fight.
Yeah.
With a dark skin.
Right.
Because it's like the Phazon corrupt them.
Yeah, yeah, that's like a massive plot point from Prime 3.
Yeah, it's called corruption for a reason.
Yeah. And then there's what is it? There's the ice dude that's like, hi Frozen, how you doing?
We can think of any other one. Oh wait a minute, I just wasn't.
What's
Waluigi?
Oh, I got another one after that.
Alright.
If it exists, I don't even know if this guy has a spirit.
Expecting a description? Too bad, Waluigi time. Originally created to be Wario's partner in Mario Tennis, Waluigi has evolved into something bigger. Not only is he just Wario's friend and Luigi's lanky rival, he's always seen competing against others in a variety of sports. He would have you believe that everyone is cheating, but him. In Smash Bros., he can appear as an assist trophy, where he can pummel opponents into the ground and proceed to beat them with his crusty racket. Good thing, tennis racket. Good thing they didn't mention the whole thing.
Yeah.
They're being very considerate. Anyways, who?
Try Anthony Higgs.
Anthony.
Remember me?
Nope.
Aww. That sucks. Does he not even have a spirit?
Nope.
Aw, that... just... Imagine if he got in Smash and his thing was like... he just appears, it's just like, remember me.
Let's see what they say for the other Phantom Thieves, actually, now I'm curious.
Oh, yeah.
They even included a first appearance thing on here. Like it says Persona 5, 2016, PS4. Looking cool, Joker. In one of their first visits to the metaverse, Joker and Ryuji found this cat-like creature. It seems to know a lot about a strange world. That's how stuff worked.
I love
So
typos.
he became an essential part of the Fan of Thieves. Later, he also introduced them to the weirdness of mementos. Morgana specializes in wind skills and uses the persona Zoro to get the job done. Let's see. Next up is Ryuji Sakamoto. A rough teen from Shujin Academy, Ryuji has kind of a big mouth, but an even bigger heart. He's a longtime friend of Ann's, and was also Joker's first friend at Shujin, and the first to accompany him into the metaverse. He and Morgana butt heads sometimes, but they all share a common goal in the end. He was sort of an outcast after some conflict on the track team, so his dedication to his new friends in the Fan of Thieves is immense. Maybe in a different universe, he'd be a huge fanboy. Fanboy spelled P-H-A-N, because...
Yeah.
Let's see, An Takamaki. One of the first friends Joker made at Shujin Academy. An, Joker, Ryuji, and Morgana all happen to find a common goal in working past some deep trouble going on at the school. The four also made the Fan of Thieves afterwards, so that makes An a founding member. She never forgets the fight for her best friend Shiho, who she shares an unbreakable bond with, and her persona Carmen guides her to the victory.
Okay.
Stuff in my throat. Yusuke Kitagawa, an eccentric student from Kosei High School and a member of the Fan of Thieves, who helped him settle some family matters. Despite moonlighting in the heart-stealing business, his specialty is actually in the Japanese fine arts, appointed by his persona Goemon. If you ever receive a calling card, know that it is most certainly Yusuke who did the art for it. Actually, try not to do that. The thieves only target criminals. Makoto Nijima. Makoto has a stressful life. She's the head of the student council. It is always pressed to get perfect grades. It's loading the page a little. And lives in the shadow. I think that means in the shadow of her sister Sei, a famous prosecutor. After learning of the Fan of Thieves' actions, she urges them to take down a mafia boss, but ends up getting involved in the whole story, and awakens her persona, Johanna, which specializes in nuclear skills. From that point on, she starts to see life in a different way, and tries to live a bit more relaxed now, with the help of her new teammates.
Oh boy.
Time for the Inkling Girl. Futaba Sakura. After the tragic passing of her mother, Futaba was taken in by Sojiro, and became a total shut-in, never leaving her bedroom, not even to grab food. This whole situation changes after the Fan of Thieves learn about her and change her heart, providing Futaba with a newfound curiosity for life and the things around her, even if she was still a bit anxious. She doesn't fight directly, but instead helps the rest of the party through various buffs with her Necronomicon. Her persona, basically.
Right.
Fun fact: I named my Gigantamax Orbeetle in Pokemon after Necronomicon because of the big UFO. And now, screen time. I mean, Haru Okumura.
Oh yeah, I'm dead. I tried.
The heiress to the vast company of Okumura Foods, she joins the Fan of Thieves after they help her settle some business with her father. She wasn't always on the thieves' side, though, and she had a brief stint as the glamorous beauty thief. Oh god. Just be nice to her and don't mention it, alright? She's got a good heart and a green thumb, so she'll happily provide fresh veggies for the thieves. Her persona, though, Milady, is a walking arsenal. She's a girl of extremes, huh? I love Haru. And now Gordo Akechi. Called the Detective Prince, he's a famous talk show star due to his detective ability at such a young age. Naturally, as a detective, he's got some words to say about thieves, and he seems to always find a way to be talking about our favorite heart-stealing ones. We might not always agree with what he says, but it's hard to deny that he's an important figure. and he'll no doubt play a big role in the investigation. Ought to keep calm and behave when he's around. Good, they didn't do the meme. Could have easily went straight for the pancake meme.
This is really bad. Yep. Jeez.
Actually, oh yeah, let's see what it says for the Phantom Thieves as a group.
Yeah, crackly emulator noises, good.
This group of teenagers out there swatting lies in the making. Ha! The Phantom Thieves of Hearts was formed with the intent of to steal the hearts of corrupted people and change them for the better. They all share the burden of being oppressed by society, and they use their personas to combat the deception, hypocrisy, and corruption around them. Kind of surprised that I don't say everybody's code names, but whatever. While we're on that, Joker is Joker, obviously. Morgana, Mona, Ryuji, Skull, An, Panther, Yusuke, Fox, Makoto, Queen, Futaba, Oracle, or Navi for Japanese. And, Haru, Noir.
Okay.
And Akachi for the time, Crow. Even though Akachi's not in the Phantom Thieves.
Okay.
I mentioned that because he is a party member. Igor. Somewhere between dream and reality, between consciousness and non-consciousness, lies the Velvet Room, a place only a select few can visit. Its mysterious proprietor is Igor, a servant of Philemon, and a guide to all those who enter the room. He knows many things, but he won't always tell you, and you won't always understand it when he does. Well, through various methods, Igor can awaken a persona within a visitor, and even fuse two personas together to create a more powerful one. And you know who Igor is.
Yeah. Oh, why did I do that? I thought I was yellow. I'm completely lost. Like, what the hell?
Caroline and Justine, the twin wardens, and in turn, Igor's assistants of the version of the Velvet Room that Joker finds himself in. Unlike the luxurious rooms that Igor and company usually occupy, Joker's room is a prison. Poor guy. The twins act as the officers of your rehabilitation, and you'll have to endure their harsh words if you want to make use of the Velvet Room's persona services. Talk about a raw deal. But if you're on good behavior, the twins will see to it in that you are rewarded with immense power. I think these are written really well.
Yeah.
Minus a couple typos here and there, but whatever.
Yeah, it makes it funny though, so.
Well, I love pointing out typos. It's even funnier when I try to say it.
Yeah.
What's never a good spirit?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of all our newcomers. I want for all the heroes. Oh, one of it. No, I want. No. Never mind. I'm just looking at the. I'm just trying to think of the roster right now. 'Cause it's a big roster.
Yeah. Well, I'm just trying to think of like anything.
Oh, I have one. Let's see what they did for Pichu.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see what they did for the melee returns.
Yeah, I suppose.
The pre-evolution of the famous Pikachu. Pichu was first discovered in the Johto region in Pokemon Gold and Silver. Like Pikachu, it has electric sacs on its cheek, where it stores electric energy. However, it is not yet skilled at storing electricity. It may send out a jolt if amused or startled. It may even damage itself in the process of attack. Pichu charges itself with electricity more easily on days of thunderclouds. While it may damage itself, Pichu's attacks may possibly be more powerful than Pikachu's. I think that's it. I think Pichu's attacks are stronger overall.
Yeah, because I actually tried playing as Pikachu a few days ago, and I was surprised at how weak the smash attacks were compared to Pichu.
I guess Pikachu's more combo.
I guess I don't know.
Well, because like I remember in Melee. If you ever played Pichu, it's basically just hit and run.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, Pichu is the definition of a glass cannon in Ultimate. Because like, you can die to a fart.
I think he is one of the lightest characters in the game.
I think he is the lightest.
I thought Jigglypuff was the lightest.
No, I think I think Pichu is lightest. I think that was the case in Melee, so it should be like the same.
Weights have been adjusted, so who knows?
Yeah, well, that's what I
Well,
remember.
I wouldn't be surprised that they're. I still find it funny that Terry is apparently heavier than Ridley.
I mean, you can look it up to be sure, but I'm pretty sure Pichu's lighter.
Oh, let's check out the Pokemon. Let's check out the Pokemon trainers.
Oh yeah, the brawl characters too.
Oh yeah, especially since Squirtle and Ivysaur are back.
Yeah.
Okay. Pokemon trainer, male. The Pokemon games aren't just about the Pokemon themselves. The Pokemon trainers are just as important. This Pokemon trainer is based on the famous Red in his look from Fire Red and Leaf Green. The trainer has 3 different Pokemon at his disposal: Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard. Skilled players can master all 3 Pokemon and use them together for a super effective strategy.
Oh, wow.
I get that. I mean, I guess there are some people who play Pokemon Trainer, and are there some people who use Pokemon Trainer just to play as one of them?
Yeah, there are those people that exist, yeah.
I mean, sometimes that is the better way to go at it.
It depends.
If you're better with only one of them, then if you're good with only one of them, then you know.
The only thing that's annoying is the fact that you have to like press down B twice every time you die.
I mean, I guess while you have your iframes, you can get out easily.
Yeah, yeah. He definitely is a character that benefits from using all 3 though, like, because like the other characters in the trainer has like the weaknesses of the others. They balance each other out is basically what I'm trying to say.
Because like Squirtle is agile, but is small and agile, but can't really kill.
Yeah, it has like combos up the arse, but has trouble killing unless you like go really deep.
Ivysaur is a bit more of the middle ground.
Yeah, Ivysaur's a bit of the middle ground. Doesn't have the best neutral game, but you do have some good moves with her. And Charizard's your like kill character basically.
Charizard is the slowest, but he's the strongest.
Yeah, he has the easiest time killing. And he also has the best recovery, arguably.
Depending on the situation, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, now for female. In Fire Red and Leaf Green, you could choose to play as a male or female trainer, and you could do the same here in Smash. With her Pokeballs in her bag, and her Versus Seeker clipped to her strap, she's ready to go out there and be the very best like no one ever was. Like the male Pokemon trainer, she has Squirtle, Ivysaur, and Charizard as her 3 Pokemon. Using the down special, she can switch between them even in the air.
Let's try a mission.
I don't play Pokemon Trainer much, so I don't know how to use them.
I use them sometimes. They're fun, if a bit overwhelming sometimes.
Well, I mean, I don't even know which one of the 3 I'm good with.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if you wanna be really good at them, you need to know like when
all 3 of them.
Yeah, you need to know like all 3 of them and when's a good time to switch a lot.
Although obviously the first step is learning to be good with one of them.
Yeah.
But that essentially means you need to main 3.
Yeah. It does help that I used Charizard a fair bit in Smash 4.
It's Squirtle, the tiny turtle Pokemon. Squirtle may be the first stage of the Blastoise line, but it can still be powerful. This water-type starter shoots high-pressure water at prey while in the water. Its strong shell is not just for protection. Its rounded shape minimizes resistance in the water, enabling Squirtle to swim at high speeds. In Smash Bros., Squirtle acts as 1/3 of Pokemon Trainer's team. It acts as the fast, tricky lightweight.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Ah. Oh, it's Bulbasaur, or is it Venusaur? Actually, it's the middle stage of this evolution line, Ivysaur. This grass and poison dual-type Pokemon has a big pink bulb on its back that grows by drawing energy from the sun. It gives off an aroma when it's ready to bloom. In Smash Bros., Ivysaur acts as 1/3 of Pokemon Trainer's team. It uses its Vine Whip and Bullet Seed moves to perform attacks, combos, and grabs.
Oh, come on, really?
I guess Ivysaur also has probably some of the better grabs, I guess?
Oh, yeah, she does have, like, a tether grab, so...
I mean, as long as you're not Min Min, you gotta go Tether.
Yeah! Yeah.
Or the Belmonts, I guess?
Yeah.
Hmm.
God, why would you do this?
It's Charizard, the final evolution of the starter Charmander line. This fire and flying dual type uses its majestic wings and long tail to attack with strong slashes. It spits fire that is hot enough to melt boulders. Charizard flies around the sky in search of powerful opponents. In Smash Bros., Charizard acts as 1/3 of Pokemon Trainer's team. It acts as the slow but strong heavyweight of the group, but it can use a Flame Charge move but make a speedy comeback. I think it means Flare Blitz.
Yeah.
The aura is with me. Lucario is a fighting and steel dual-type Pokemon introduced in Pokemon Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. It has the ability to sense the auras of all things, and it understands human speech. Over the course of the battle, the damage of its attacks increases with the amount of damage it has taken. It evolves from the baby Pokemon Riolu, and can Mega Evolve into Mega Lucario for its final smash. Time to release Max Aura!
I love how the Final Smash is basically a supercharged version of the Brawl one.
A good version of the Brawl one.
Yeah.
Because it's bigger, for one thing.
Oh yeah, it's way bigger.
Like, double.
Yeah.
Greninja! Wow, that's a really weird render. Greninja, Shadow Sneaking in the battle is Greninja, the ninja Pokemon. It's the final evolution of the Kalos region's water starter, Froakie. It creates throwing stars out of compressed water. When it spins them and throws them at high speeds, these stars can split metal in two.
Damn.
Greninja's pink scarf may look fashionable, but it's actually its tongue. In Smash Bros., it has the special Battle Bond ability that allows it to turn into Ash Greninja during its final smash. Oh, huh.
Or you didn't know that?
I didn't know it was Ash Greninja.
Yeah, they made that a point in one of the updates on the website.
Oh. Okay.
It's kind of hard to see in game though, because it goes like he's like a silhouette.
He's going rapid fast and he's in the silhouette.
Yeah, yeah.
Incineroar. Let's get ready to rumble. Incineroar is a big buff cat that's gonna break your back. It's a fire and dark type Pokemon and the final evolution of Litten, one of the Alolan starters. Being a heal Pokemon, heal as in like, maybe, I wonder if that's a typo or anything. It says heal, H-E-E-L. Whatever. But being a heal Pokemon, Incineroar is very violent in the wrestling ring, although it's supposedly good with kids.
Nice.
It'll make you run the ropes, and then get you dirty with the darkest lariats. For its final smash, it performs a beat-up version of its exclusive Z move from Sun and Moon, Max Malicious Moonsault. You know, after that one night, Incineroar is probably one of the more fun heavies.
Yeah, he's an interesting character.
Like that whole, I love that night where we just played Incineroar and Nick got upset.
This is like, damn hypocrites.
Yeah.
That was hilarious.
Oh, that was one of the highlights of like me playing Smash with you guys.
Mm.
Just that.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Um.
What else is a good spirit?
Try Youngling.
Yeah, okay. After that, I'm gonna look at the Xenoblade ones.
Alright.
Assuming it's just us and Sylph, at the very least, I should be able to talk.
Yeah.
Mm. The legendary hero isn't always a full-grown man. In fact, many times, he is but a mere child. One of these was the hero of Time, who lived in the Kokiri forest, but never received the fairy guide like the other Kokiris. After he began to have vivid nightmares, the Great Deku Tree, guardian of the Kokiris, sent the fairy Navi to call for him, starting a quest that would change Link's and Hyrule's fate forever.
I guess I'm sorry, but at one point when you were gonna say Kikiri, I seriously thought you were gonna accidentally say Cookie instead. It's like he's the only Kikiri, he's the only cookie without a fairy. Oh, that's funny.
All right, let me make sure it's saying. Let me look at Shulk. Let me make sure it's not saying.
Monado boy.
Let me just make sure it doesn't say anything that we shouldn't be saying.
Yes.
Well, I mean, again, I'm gonna assume it's just us and so.
You never know, really. There are people that are quiet that watch stuff.
All right, then I'll just be. Then I'll read it. I'll read through it carefully before I say anything.
Yep.
Since I know what would be spoiler territory,
Yeah.
or rather, like too much.
Too much.
Let me see. Okay, this is good. A budding scientist from Colony 9, he wields the legendary Monado, a weapon which grants him the power to see the future, among others.
Yeah.
He led a peaceful life for long, but once a vicious Mechon attack on his home took away what was most precious to him. He set on a journey to destroy the Mechon threat once and for all.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's good.
Yep.
I hope you can't hear that in the background.
I heard a bit of barking.
Good, because my mom is also trying to make the dogs howl.
Oh.
Just because he likes that more than the barking. I'm like, are you sure about that?
I see.
Fiora, Shulk's best friends since childhood. Word is that their feelings for each other go above friendship, though the relationship hasn't quite caught up to them. She's also a great cook, though Shulk's taste buds aren't developed enough to appreciate it. She's not much of a fighter, but she's ready to thread her home, no matter the cost.
That's hilarious. Okay, that's a good start.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah?
The start of Mecha Fiora says, spoiler alert, well, too late, I guess.
Haha! Nice! Oh, man.
I mean, she's in the trophy, so she's in the final smash, so should I just go for it?
I guess.
Screw you, Smash 4.
Seriously, what the hell?
Spoiler alert, well, too late, I guess. No, Fiora didn't die on the attack on Colony 9, but her fate was arguably worse. She was taken by the Mechon and given a new mechanical body, erasing her memories and personality in the process. Now she pilots the face Mechon Silver Nemesis, fighting against her former friends. I wonder if deep down, the old Fiora is still in there. It's a good description, I'll give it that, but...
Yeah, it leaves it a bit more vague, I guess, but...
I mean, it still said it, but...
Yeah. It gives you some mystery at the very least.
Yeah, because it doesn't say what yeah.
Yeah.
Because like as far as you know, it could have just been like after the prison island shit.
Yeah. It's still annoying that they did this though.
I know. It's even worse that she's in the final Smash.
Yeah. Like what the hell, dude?
I mean, plus it makes the final Smash like not make sense.
Oh yeah, that too. Thank God
I digress.
Yeah, thank God I didn't like look at the Smash 4 trophies that much, because that would have really annoyed me.
Good thing I played the game / watched like a Let's Play first.
Yeah, like
because you know,
dude, like you don't spoil something like that.
To be fair, it is at this point a 10-year RPG.
I don't think of that.
I'm not calling that an excuse, but I can see that at least being in the too bad like time frame, if that makes sense.
I can see that with some games, but I don't really like the argument in the long run, because for one thing, it's a long RPG and you can't expect everyone's played it. And two, it became really
Xenoblade Chronicles.
Yeah, and it became like really rare for a long period of time. So a lot of people haven't played it.
If we had DE now and it was a few more years later, that's fine.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, that's a bit more understandable.
To an extent.
Yeah.
I think it would be a bit less forgivable if they spoiled anything about like Future Connected, for example.
Oh yeah, that would be really bad.
Luckily, as far as I've seen, they haven't done anything. So
yeah, I think the problem is the fact that they just kind of expect people to know about it, and like say, oh, you already know about this, right? Like, it's not a spoiler. It's like, you don't do that.
God, I'm looking at these old because they're using they're using the original renders for everybody. I'm like, God, I love these renders are great, but I miss the definitive edition style.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I think I mentioned this a long time ago, but the art book I got for the Works collection is really cool. You know why?
Oh yeah.
Around the end of it, they're actually storyboards. For like the cuts, for like some of the fully animated cutscenes.
Nice. It's not like Xenoblade itself doesn't spoil it in the achievements list. Huh? Wait, what?
Wait.
I don't know. I don't actually look at the achievements list, so. Did the actual game spoil it?
Did you see something, Soph?
Hmm.
Because I don't look at the achievements list either.
Yeah.
I just kind of know what achievements I usually get.
Yeah.
Although there is an achievement for getting for game overing like 50 times. But I'd have to do that intentionally.
Yeah, that's effort.
I mean, I could just run up to Immovable Gonzalez if I wanted to.
Say, hi, kill me, lol.
Hug me!
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I could just run up to Immovable Gonzalez and just have him punch me.
Punch.
Anyways, a member of Colony 9's defense force and Shulkin Fiora's friend since childhood. This is Ryan. He's a bit of a meathead, but he makes up for it with his unwavering loyalty and his formidable skills in combat. Especially useful at drawing an enemy's aggro. He was the first to join Shulk in his quest, and it's always happened to let those Mechon jokers know what time it is.
One of the achievements is about... Oh god. Maxing out Fiora's relationship with someone, which isn't feasible at the beginning of the game.
Oh.
I guess.
Well, did it flat out say the name of the person, or?
I think it's just like in general, like anyone.
If it says, it says Fiora with question mark, probably. Because they're usually kind of vague.
I guess.
I mean, I got most of the max relationships before I finished my run, so.
Yeah.
Oh, no, actually, no, I got everybody's max relationships in my run because I wanted to get everybody's heart-to-hearts.
It didn't question mark it out, surprisingly, it just said Fiora.
Wait, did it say Fiora with somebody, or... Or just Fiora?
It's probably just said Fiora.
Like, max out all of Fiora's relationships?
I don't know about that. It's probably just like one of them. Like,
I'd imagine it was with Shulk.
no, well, no. I mean, like, okay, so basically just, get your affinity up with one of the characters for Fiora. That's what I'm assuming, Soph is saying.
Like, Fiora and this character need to hit max together.
Yeah. Like, not a specific character, like, not a specific locked character, just a character. If that makes sense.
Oh, okay. I mean, you could theoretically do that, but... It would take forever, but...
Yeah.
I mean, by the time you get Charla, Ryan and Shulk are together so long that they do have a good amount of affinity.
I don't know if
Because you do carry a Temper Cave with just them.
I don't know if I'm finishing this game tonight. I still have like 3 characters after this.
Charla is a combat medic from Colony 6. Or she was, until the Mechon destroyed the colony and she lost both her home and her fiancé Gato. Despite all this, Charla remained brave and led the survivors to safety and kept them safe before joining Shulk's quest to defeat the Mechon and discover what happened to her beloved Gato.
Oh no.
Stay focused. Stay sharp. Stay focused. Timing is everything. Remember that. Oh boy, I can't wait till I get to Mumcar on this list.
Oh yeah, jeez.
That's another one, although it's a tad less, because you might get a good idea just from listening. But that's as vague as I can put it.
Yeah.
Cause like, as soon as like I remember hearing talk, it's like oh, now I can hear it like every time.
Yeah.
Let's see. Dumban. Fiora's older brother and a mentor of Shulk and Ryan. He is hailed as a hero by the people of the Bionis for using the Monado to stop a Mechon attack. Probably would have specified Sword Valley, but whatever.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, wielding the Monado cost him the use of his right arm, but his left arm is all he needs to keep fighting. As the party's veteran and most mature member, he always has guidance and advice to share with the others. Now, Best Girl. Once it loads. Oh yeah, I only discovered this recently. Melia. She may not look like it, but Melia is actually 88 years old. That's because she is a half Hyantia, and they age much slower than Homs. She's a powerful mage and one of the 2 children of the Hyantian Emperor, who actually chose her as successor. Although, as soon as she finds out, as she soon finds out, politics can make dangerous enemies.
Yeah.
It's time for a legendary hero pun.
Yay!
Ricky is the hero of an Opon, a hero pawn, if you will. He talks a big talk, but the truth is that this middle-aged father of 11 is actually deeply indebted to the people of Frontier Village, and he will only forgive his debts if he slays the dino beast that threatens them. Luckily, he's not just talk, and he can use many powerful arts in battle. He even show up in these powerful arts when he's summoned as an assist trophy.
Freezanite!
Although Ricky... Freezanite! I think he also does behave.
Yeah, there's a
I know he
couple.
does happy
Happy.
time. I know he does roly poly. You know, the one that makes everybody trip.
Oh yeah.
Roly poly, keep on rolling. I wonder what they say about the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 characters, actually.
You might want to be more careful with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna be careful with those. I'm going to read them very, very carefully before I say anything. All right.
Yes.
Oh, Xenoblade X was 2015,
Yeah.
and Xenoblade 2 is 2017.
Yeah,
Well,
I
let's
remember
see.
it being pretty early Switch with the Switch.
Oh, okay. No, I think this is good.
Okay.
Rex, a 15-year-old boy hailing from Lytheria. Rex is a salvager. That is, someone who dives beneath a sea of clouds that covers all rest in search of lost goods. He lives on the back of a small titan named Azurda, whom he calls Gramps. During a mission scavenging an ancient ship. During a mission scavenging an ancient ship, Rex meets and becomes the driver of a blade called Pyra, and together they agree to travel to the World Tree and find the legendary paradise Elysium. And I'm very glad that there's two things do not exist as spirits. One thing involves Pyra, and another thing involves another character. Because those are late game shit.
Right.
Let me see.
Burninates.
Okay, Pyra's is good. In the world of All Rest, there are beings known as Blades, weaponized life forms that become linked to a driver and give them incredible abilities and power. Pyra is one such blade, but not just any blade, but the legendary Aegis. They go over this early, so.
Yep.
She is found and awakened by Rex on an ancient ship, and after saving his life, he becomes her driver and agrees to take her to Elysium. She grants him great fire-based power that can scorch any opponent, and it's not too shabby a cook either. I think she actually is the best cook in the party.
Oh, nice.
I'm like reading through all of them so carefully before I say anything.
Yeah.
And this'll do. It's good enough for Mithra. It's not saying too much.
Okay.
Just the bases you need to know about her. Mithra is the 2 form of the Aegis, and the one who fought on the Aegis War in the Aegis War over 500 years ago. Unlike her fiery counterpart Pyra, she uses light-based powers instead. Which by the way, that makes her only of one of 2 light blades in the game in the base game.
Okay.
One of them being Cosmos, who has the lowest spawn rate of any rare blade. While she and Pyra are 2 halves of the same whole, they're actually very different people. Mithra is quite confident in herself and can even be a little rude, and unlike Pyra, she definitely is too shabby a cook. Her cooking is bad. Like, it's so bad that if you looked at it, it'd probably be censored. If that makes sense. Hello?
Yeah, I'm just looking at the cutscene.
Alright. Let's see what Nia says. Let's see. No, this is good. Nia is a member of the cat-like race who lives on the Titan Gormont, and a former member of the sinister organization Torna, which they go over this early, from which she fled before joining Rex and his group. Nia is sarcastic and come across as quite cynical, and she most definitely doesn't like to talk about her past. She often accompanied by her blade, Dromark, whose beastly appearance makes quite the contrast with his sophisticated demeanor. Torag, Poppy Alpha, Morag. I'm surprised they don't go over any of the other blades. Well, I mean, except Poppy, but Poppy is a bit more of her own character than anybody.
Right.
Background stuff, give me a moment.
Okay. Jeez. Yeah, I think we're just gonna stop after this, after I'm done with Mr. Cold's story, because, yeah, I'm definitely not doing, like, finishing this today. This game is, like, ridiculously long, I swear to God.
I think I'll, going through this, it's like, they seem to have done a good job, at least keeping most of these spoiler-free.
Yeah, they seem to have been doing a really good job with it. It sounds mostly like what would be in an actual Smash game.
Yeah, including the spoiler alerts.
Yeah. Can you
Although,
send like
at
a
the very-
link, like send a link in DMs or something to it?
You want to see this yourself?
Yeah. Try and might
Alright.
look at some of that stuff in my own time.
There you go, courtesy of Xavier.
Yay.
I'm looking for the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 thing, and at the very least, it seems to be more giving of a general description of the character.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see. Let's see what it says about Morag. Oh, I gotta see what it says about Poppy. Poppy is precious. He's like one of the best characters.
Nice. Nice.
Poppy is something of a rarity, a blade that is completely artificial. That is, built by someone, in this case, Tora, which is the not pawn in your party. Seeing Tora as something of a father figure, she is very loyal to him and even speaks with the curious Napan dialect. Though she is the only blade that Tora can use, she has some special characteristics of her own, such as the Poppy Swap, which allows Tora to customize her elements, roles, and skills, among other things, which can make Poppy the most powerful blade in the game.
Dang. Alright.
If you take the time to aim to do this. Yeah, small kind of spoiler, but not really, because everybody has to be able to use 3 blades, right?
Yeah.
Poppy, since Tora can only use Poppy, basically Poppy eventually gets 2 more forms.
Okay.
To switch between to basically substitute as being separate other blades. You get, I guess that, you know. One of them is optional.
Alright.
And that's Poppy's final form, which is okay. So Poppy starts as Poppy Alpha, like you know the first model.
Yes.
Then it becomes Poppy QT. Don't ask me what it means. It's something really big and complicated.
Fair enough.
But both of these are actually tanking blades. They're actually she's supposed to be a tank. But then there's the final form, Poppy QT Pi. You probably see the pun there.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is a attack blade, a DPS blade, and she is especially the strongest thing in the game if you take the time. she hurts. If you do the Tiger like side game thing to get the parts for her, Jesus Christ, she will wreck all the shit.
Dang.
I'm interested in knowing what you're gonna think about Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
I'm curious about it too.
Part of me is kind of waiting for a Xenoblade X like port eventually.
Yeah, same. I feel like this.
I get the feeling it's going to happen someday.
Yeah, I feel that too.
Especially it's because Wii U.
That and considering how big the series has gotten at this point, I feel like it's an inevitability.
Right. I played a little bit of X. I do own X.
I own it too. I just never really played it.
I will say it is probably one of the most impressive Wii U games I've seen.
Yeah, I'll give you that. Yeah.
It's like taking advantage of the current generation of its current power, and you know using Xenoblade Chronicles. So
Yeah.
because when you think Xenoblade Chronicles, I think these massive worlds.
Yeah.
It's still amazing to. Sorry about the background if they're being really loud.
It's okay.
And they say I'm loud. Because, you know, it's so hard to believe at times that the entirety of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 takes place on two gigantic titans.
Yeah. Sometimes I just like walking, like when I'm walking in like a straight line or something, I just kind of look at the environment.
Yeah, it's something is that in Definitive Edition especially, one thing I adored doing was just pulling the camera back as far as I can, angling it somewhere.
Yeah.
As I'm running forward.
That's it. Yeah, that's exactly what I do as well.
Just to take in the environment.
It's amazing.
Yeah, especially when you consider the original game which you played was a Wii game. And now with Definitive Edition, holy shit.
Oh, banana.
I'm just like, is this even the same game?
Yeah, seriously.
I mean, especially when you look at just the faces. Because, like, really all they needed to do was fix the graphics.
Yeah, more or less, yeah.
Because, like, I have no complaints on the story where it was already.
Yeah.
You know. You finished your thought.
No, I specifically stopped myself because I don't want to say too much.
Right. God, it's so hard to talk about this game sometimes.
I'll just say that I was very satisfied.
Right.
Kind of curious. You're kind of curious how gravity works on Bionis sometimes though, because Gawa Plains doesn't really seem like it would be a giant flat space when it's on the leg. Lol. Yeah, it's kind of funny when you think about it like that, but whatever.
Oh, by the way, actually, Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 do have a connection together.
Right. Well, I do know that there's a thing where Shulk appears.
With the DLC thing?
Yeah.
That's technically not what I'm talking about.
Right. Well,
That's all I'll say. Let's just say, Harry, there is a character you might recognize. But that's as much as I'll say.
Okay. Oh, okay, that was good.
Although I think a Napon in Future Connected, don't quote me on this, is actually a major role in 2, if I remember the names correctly.
Hmm.
Because it's hard for me to remember certain names, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. God.
Jason's bringing out the big guns.
Has Self done Future Connected yet?
Good question.
Yeah, so have you done Future Connected yet?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing.
And it's kind of waiting to hear what Self says.
Yeah. Okay, that works.
Jesus Christ, what is with the background?
Okay, that works. Cool. He's been meaning to. Hasn't finished it yet.
Okay. Oh, so he has started it at least. By the sound of it.
He just says not yet. He's been meaning to, so that could mean anything.
I think I've already talked about like the pawn specters at the very least.
I think so.
Because it's big. Because it's something big. Because it replaces your chain attacks. Oh no, yeah, because you can't do chain attacks. I'm worried how many times I'm gonna have to mute myself because of the background.
Well, you know.
What?
I don't know.
Wait. I don't even know what they're talking about in the background.
Who knows?
Whew!
No. Why did I do that? I'm like complete like autopilot. I keep on placing the wrong colors in the wrong places. Man. Fail. Goody goody.
God. Can you hear me fine?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm just trying to beat this at this point.
Alright. Why is everybody be so loud?
Oh, I don't know. Not started yet is what you meant to say. Okay, fair enough.
Not started yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I need to think about something else okay, you know what? If you have any other spirits you want me to look up, just say so.
Well, I mean, we're gonna end soon, so probably not the
I
best
could probably
time.
get one more in.
Maybe. If Sylph's quirk about something, because
Oh, I got one. I wonder if... Yes, the Tetraminos.
Oh, huh?
I should look at those up,
Oh,
you
does
know?
Bongo Bongo have a spirit? The boss from Ocarina? Maybe. I feel like it probably does.
Hang on, I want to look at the Tetraminos first, then I'll check, right?
Okay.
In the world of video games, you may... this is for the line piece, by the way, or I Tetramino. In the world of video games, you may come across strange and rare sights. If you have such luck, you may run into a shiny Pokemon after hours and hours of grinding. You may find a coelacanth in a rainy Animal Crossing day. However, there's nothing rarer in video games than an Tetramino when you need it.
Haha!
My friends insist that such a thing is real, but I have lost faith. Here I am, with a perfectly arranged set of blocks, forming a beautiful gap just for it, and yet, it never comes. So I continue my wait, my never-ending, agonizing wait. T Tetramino. These Tetraminos are shaped like a T, maybe it stands for Tetris. They are fairly common, and thank goodness for it, as they are the most versatile blocks in your arsenal. 3 empty spaces in a row, any 1 block deep gap, a 2 space, a 2 block, a 2 block deep gap with a single block gap on either or both sides. These reliable chaps can find a home anywhere. Even when those wretched S Tetraminos show up, the S invitees can usually fix any mess they make.
Nice.
S and T. Sorry, S and Z, or Z. Well, what do we have here? No one's favorite Tetramino is what it is. S Tetraminos have a weird, irregular shape that is sure to bring headaches to any Tetris player. Sure, they are occasionally some gas these guys could fill, but nothing a Tetramino wouldn't do much better. And when they show up at the start of the game, they leave an awkward gap that only a dexterously rotated T or L could fill. And don't even get me started on Z Tetraminos. I mean, right?
Yeah.
L and J, as it says. This pair of Tetraminos are something of a jack-of-all-trades, master of none. They are neither as versatile as T's, nor as ever the godsend that I's are when they show up. And yet, there's hardly ever a moment in which you can't use them for something. Even when they can't fit somewhere, they can somewhere else. 2 L's, or 2 J's, in a row can fit perfectly together, so it's never bad when you see them appear. And then now there's the O. Or, the block.
Right.
Here we have a sturdy of all Tetraminos, O Tetraminos, or as a normal person might call them, squares, or stubborn blocks. And you can rotate them all you want, and yet they will always keep their shape. Or maybe they do rotate, but we never know. Its perfectly regular shape is both a blessing and a curse. It will rarely leave awkward gaps, but it will also never fill them either. And it can be problematic if it appears on a highly irregular playing field. It sounds like somebody complaining about Tetris.
Yeah. Oh god, that's funny.
Anyways, Bongo Bongo, was it?
Yeah, I believe so.
Bongo. Is it? No.
Yeah.
I got Don Bongo from Yoshi's Story.
Yeah, apparently that's what Sylph got too.
Oh, he was looking at. Oh, he found the thing.
Yeah, he was looking for it. You gonna do the Don Bongo one, or are you gonna stop?
Oh, do you want me to read it?
You may as well.
All right. Don Bongo is the third fierce boss that the baby Yoshis must face in order to reclaim the Super Happy Tree. Dong Bongo himself can't hurt the Yoshis as they bounce off his blubber. But the pots and pans that rain down whenever Don Bongo steps certainly can. Deliver him free smacks to the lips, and the Yoshis can move on to World 4.
Alright. Alright, well, yeah, that's gonna be it for now.
Wait, one more. Oh, wait, is what the wedding? What about Wedding Peach? Let me see.
Okay. Yeah,
Oh no, Bowser, Bowser actually would probably be funnier.
yeah, well, make that the last one, because otherwise we're gonna be all night doing
Got it.
this.
A challenger approaches. Bowser tried to steal Peach again, this time by marrying her, but she refused the invitation. Unfortunately, Bowser isn't one to give up so easily, so Mario and Cappy will need to work very hard to rescue the princess this time. He's even gathered a shady group of rabbits known as the Brutals to help arrange the wedding. At least Bowser looks cool in this wedding suit.
Mm.
My favorite part about the wedding Bowser is his hair underneath the hat.
Oh yeah, he like combed it and or
I like
whatever.
combed over.
Yeah, that I love that.
Like it's like in the boss fight, it's just like, oh my god.
He wants to look good. It's oh man, I love it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read it out loud, but let me see what the Wedding Peach one says. Let me see if it's anything funny.
Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna since you've
Okay.
done this to me as well, I'm gonna send this in the chat. So if you wanna, not inspect, I don't want to do that. No, 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 stop this. I don't want to look at the code. Okay. Um. Yeah, yeah. If you want to take a gander at the spirit description self, there you go. There you go.
This
Um.
list is amazing.
Yeah. Yeah. That's we're gonna stop it there though. So next.
You know what? I'm gonna tab this actually.
Yeah. Next stream will either
No, no,
be the end of this or Crash. Maybe I guess we'll see.
the start of our CTR races.
Yeah. We'll see whatever happens first. But for now, yeah. Bye.
You know what? Since we're on a call, I'm gonna look up one more time. Hold on. Let me look up somebody just for my own sake.
Okay.
Let's see. What's a good? Let's see. Let's see what it says for Luigi.
Luigi.